Yeah, how long it takes for us to go live, but we are ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we're here for some NFL action. This is going to be an absolutely wild matchup here too, because we're going to be watching on as the Arizona Cardinals travel to CenturyLink to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Now, these guys are obviously in the NFC West, and they've got a ridiculous record, these two teams. Both of them are 6-3. Rams are 6-3 as well. The 49ers, who made the Super Bowl last year, obviously a lot of changes in their team. I think they're, 4-5 or 4-6 or something like that. They're not doing too well this year. I think I kind of predicted that one, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this NFC West goes with both these teams absolutely banging alongside the Rams, who did beat the Seahawks last week. The Rams are looking pretty damn well good as well. I do still think the Seahawks will come out on top of this division. Russell Wilson has been slipping up a little bit recently, but they're going to power home in the end. Welcome, boosters. Hello, BKR. Hello, champion. How you doing? Shannon Humphries said something that was retracted. Don't you worry. Last week, obviously, the Cardinals. The Cardinals beat Cardinals beat the Buffalo Bills last week. Wowchi mama, that was a ripper Hail Mary there from Kyler Murray to DeAndre Hopkins, who obviously is in my fantasy, well, not obviously, but he's in my fantasy team in a couple of my leagues. So I was very happy with that nice little cheeky banger there from Kyler to DeAndre for, I think it was like a 46-yarder, 56, I don't know. It was a long, bloody damn well Hail Mary to win the game against the Bills. Shannon Humphrey says, who won out of Sydney FC in Shanghai? It was Shanghai. They won 2-1. Obviously, Sydney FC went up 1-0 early, but later on in the game, Shanghai ended up winning that game 2-1. Smitty says, hey, do you have a favourite sport? Hey, man, look, I don't answer that question because obviously I do all different sports, man. So if I said the wrong one, people will be like, no way, this sport's better. How dare you say something so crazy, ridiculous? Well, guess what? I love all sport, man. I love all sport. But this game is really going to be a shootout today. Lockenboo says, I think it'll be 37-34 Cardinals. I'm pretty certain that was the score of the last game. That was in Arizona. So this is in Seattle right now. I don't know if they're allowing fans in. I'm not too sure. There might be some fans here or there. But the last time these two teams played, I believe it was 37-34 in favour of the Cardinals. I don't actually think Seattle is allowing fans in, as I can see there. It doesn't look like there's anyone there. So I could be wrong. I think Seattle win this one. I think Seattle win this one by at least probably a touchdown, maybe 10 points as well. I just think that they are going through a bit of a rough stage right now, but I think they're going to power home quite strong. And this is the time right now, week 11, where it's going to start to really get hot and really start to power home towards the end. It's a little bit, it's getting towards the later end of the season, definitely past the halfway point, and this is where the teams need to fire home. Russell Wilson, first 7. Oh, okay, I was going to go through some stats. Ask the boss says, what's going on? Oh man, I'm getting around the Seahawks though. I would love to see the Cardinals win. I want Hopkins to have a fantastic game. Because I do have him in my fantasy leagues, but I am definitely getting behind the Seahawks to snag something here. I'm getting behind the Seahawks to get a win at home. They're usually a very good team at home, but they've got the 12th man. But today there is no fans there. I think the Cardinals are going to be receiving the ball first here. I think Seahawks are going to be receiving the kickoff here. So I'm assuming that the Cardinals probably won the toss to defer, and here we go. So. That's going to be good. I think this can be a pretty high-scoring shootout. I think we could be looking at a 37-34, or I'm going to go 37-30 in favour of the Seahawks. Big Post 6 says, go the Bears. The Bears, they're not doing too bad. Not too sure how they lost to the Minnesota Vikings, though. Losing to the Vikings was huge. Obviously, I'm a Lions fan, so I'm all about the NFC North up there, and yeah, that was a very interesting one. That was good for the Lions, obviously. I don't mind the Bears because obviously I'm a massive Cubbies fan, so I definitely do get around Chicago as a whole. But yeah, very interesting with the Bears losing to Vikings, who have been pretty average this year. We come up against them next week, actually. Ask the Boss says, been writing for these games, American football. Writing? What's going on? Riley Manson still pumped that Maroons one. Yeah, of course, man. Get around the mighty Maroons. Seahawks here, Russell Wilson. Here we go. Ball in the own 25, obviously. I'm going to assume it's going to be a throw straight up here. Oh, no, it's going to be... No, yeah, they are. That's a fake. Play action. He's going to get sacked. Ouch. Wow. First play sack. Wow. Blackson's going to sneak through there, and Russell Wilson's going to lose probably about 7-8 yards there. So this is probably going to be about 2nd and 17 or so. 2nd 17, no 2nd, yeah, it'll be 2nd and 18, I reckon. 2nd and 18, wow, that's a bad sack to start this game off there. 2nd and 16, sorry. Big Post 6 says, but the Cubs are still the best sports team of all time. You're spot on there, son. That's the smartest thing I've ever seen anyone ever say. 2nd and 16 here for the Seahawks, and they're going to throw that one underneath. That's going to go for about, they'll go for about 11 yards or so. So it'll be 3rd and 5 coming on up here. Only Charge, he says, Blaze, I officially graduated high school. Good on you, champion. Smashing it. Love your work, mate. Love your damn well work. Love your work. And hopefully you can celebrate with a nice little Seattle win here. But they didn't get off to a good start. Hopefully they can still try and get a first down here. Obviously it's going to be a throw. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 here. 40 minutes to go, first quarter. Underneath. Oh, no. Easy first down. Easy first down. Bingo. Wow. So they get sacked on the first play. But they still manage to get across. They get sacked for a 2nd and 16, and they still manage to get across for a first down. So bingo, baby. Woohoo! Seattle moving on up there. That was 3 passes there, guys. So they haven't even tried to use their run game. I actually haven't watched the Seahawks in a while. They're using Carlos Hyde at the moment. Carlos Hyde used to play for Houston. I think he played for the Browns at one stage too. I'm not too sure where he's been. He's a bit of a journeyman of recent note. 1st and 10 here for the Seahawks on their own 38-yard line. Now they're going to run it through Carlos Hyde out to the right, little bit of a handoff, and it will go for about 5-6 yards there. Big Post 6 says, I'd like the Seahawks to win because of my fantasy or just to do well. Well, I want the Seahawks to win, but I do want Hopkins to have a big game. I really would like to see Hopkins having a decent game in regards to some receiving totals. Not too sure what the noises were behind me. Only Chase says, glad we got one of our running backs healthy again. Yeah, well, you're going to need it. But then again, this game's going to be a shootout, man. Like, honestly, I'm expecting this game to be like a 37-30 in favour of the Seahawks, honestly. Oh, it's outside. I just realised there's the construction outside. Don't worry about that. I think this game is going to be all through the air, basically. Obviously, Kyler Murray, he loves to run the ball. Obviously, Kenyon Drake's there too. He doesn't really use Kenyon Drake, though. The Cardinals don't really use their running backs. They just use their passing game, and if they need to use the running game, they just use Kyler Murray. So that's the interesting thing here. Big Post 6 says, well, I need Russ to do well and lock it. I had Russ last year. He's been pretty average lately, though. He must. I don't think he would be doing too well for your fantasy in recent weeks. 3rd and 4 here for the Seahawks. 46-yard line right now. Gets it back to Russ. Russ might get sacked again here. No, he's going to get out. Oh, that's an easy pass. And it's going to be a first down too. Wow, gee. 3rd and 4, and they're still going to be... Jeez. Seattle keep going down on the count, and yet they still keep getting over for a first down. Still keep getting it over in the first down. Ask the boss to stop spamming. There's no one spamming, mate. What are you talking about? Someone spamming? Chargy, you better get on to that shit. I can't see anyone spamming, though. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Shaman? Dazmate says this should be a good game. Yeah, it should be. Seattle have gone to 3rd down twice already, and they got sacked on the first play of the game, and yet they're still going here, first down at the halfway line. So Russell Wilson 3 for 3 with 23 yards. And Wilson's going to pass that one off for Carlos Hyde. We'll get about 4 yards, I would assume. 4 yards. Only Charlie says, it's time for our defensive coordinator to go. Well, like I told you at the beginning of the season, man, Seattle's defense isn't exactly the most ideal. There's a lot of holes there, and you're lucky that Seattle have such a heavy, overpowered offense to really pull this team along in comparison, because the defense is never really, it's not really there. I think it's like still maybe top 12, 11, 12 or so, but it's nothing special. It could even be like top 15, nearly. Russell Wilson goes out to the right-hand side. Oh, easy pass there, easy pass. Tyler Lockett, bingo, bango, down that right-hand side, and that'll be another first down here. So they are moving the chains quite consistently here. They are moving the chains. That's 4 for 4 for Wilson as well, 33 yards. Like I said at the beginning of the game, guys, I think he's going to go off for a 3-4 touchdown through the air game. And I think he's going to go for over 300 yards as well, because I know that Cardinals will be able to match it with him. Kyler Murray is going to be able to pull that along the line with the high-powered offense that they have as well. They're going to run this play here. They're going to run this play. Oh, well, that's going to be a false... No, sorry, not false start. That's going to be encroachment there. That should have been encroachment. That's going to be a losing play. That was stupid by the Seahawks to even play that. That should have been encroachment as well. Darnell says, hey, Blaze. Hello, mate. Charlie says, right now we have the worst defense of all time statistically. Really? Of all time? Surely not. You're not the Detroit Lions, mate. Detroit Lions, buddy, gee whiz. You're talking about the worst defensive team of all time. You're going to be looking at my Detroit Lions there, buddy. 2nd and 11 here for the Seahawks. Super play there. No idea why they're running that play out to the left-hand side. Carlos Hyde 3 rushes, 6 yards. Wilson 4 for 4, 33 yards. Wilson drops back here, drops back. Nothing on. He's going to run it through the middle. He's going to run it through for a nice little 8-yard gain there. Maybe 8, 9-yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. They have been able to get the first down multiple times. I wouldn't actually be surprised, even if this was incomplete, I wouldn't be surprised if they do still go for the first down and go for it on 4th here. Because we do know how high-scoring and high-paced this game is going to be. So Wilson there, obviously nothing really open. Oh, out deep left was probably open there. Probably had a decent shout there. I think that was DK Metcalf, but he does get a nice little play there for about 9 yards. So 3rd and 2 here for the Seahawks from the Cardinals' 28-yard line. Wilson is going to shuttle it out to the left, and that will be an easy little shuttle there to Carlos Hyde, who's going to get across the first down line, and that's going to be an easy 2-yard play. Big Pro 6, I feel for Lions fans, mate, buddy, welcome to the party, you know. Welcome to the party. You know, you're a Cubs fan, I think you were saying, like, Lions and Cubs before 2016 had pretty similar storylines. I guess for Lions, it was a bit more of a, you know, the organization always wastes the talent that we have. For the Cubs, it was more more the curse of a damn well goat. But 1st and 10 here for the Seahawks. Buddy Murphy, tell you what, Wilson here. Oh, play action. He's looking out left. There's nothing really going on here. He's going to run this. He's going to throw out right. Oh! Boom! Touchdown! Woo! There's that DK. Wow, how did he get so open? DK Metcalf. Ouchie! DK Metcalf goes boom, boom, pow, son. DK Metcalf, he starts on the left side of the field just as a nice little easy slant, cuts back into the center, and then goes back out to the corner, and he was just so open. He broke away from his defender so easily there, and really nice drive there for Seattle. I know they came up short a couple of times for 3rd down, but they kept getting past on 3rd down, and that is a DK Metcalf beautiful touchdown there. So the score is going to be 6-0 here to the Seahawks, and the extra point is good. 7-0 here, Seahawks, with 8 minutes 45 to go here of the first quarter. Dasmate says, it's DK. Dasmate says, to-do, Chargy, DK. David Yagob says, who you win? Who I win? I'm taking Seahawks, mate. I'm taking the Seahawks 37-30. It could even be higher. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be Rams-Chiefs of, buddy, 2018, 2018, when it was like 52-49 or something like that, but it's going to be a high-scoring game, yeah. Only Chase's best quarterback wide receiver combo in the league. Oh, you're throwing a bit of a Tyler Lockett under the bus there, mate. Oh, wow, he's getting around Wilson and DK. He's forgetting about the old... buddy Tyler Lockett, who last year all Seattle fans were saying is the best wide receiver in the league. You don't think that Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins is one of the good partners in the league? Only Chargy says, now it's time for the defense to let us down again. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. Don't you think this is going to blow out? This is going to be a very high-scoring game on both sides of the ball from both teams. Big Pro 6 says they're talking about actually trading Khalil Mack. Well, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. The amount of draft power and the amount of, what? What are they doing? Why would they be trading Khalil? I guess they're going to try and improve their offense, but they get rid of Khalil Mack, and I know that the defense isn't just Khalil Mack there at the Bears, but, you know, why? That was a person they traded for to trade for the rest of his damn well career, basically, how much they gave up. They gave up a lot of stock there for Khalil Mack. So that's interesting. That's a very interesting discussion point there. Only Trade says trade deadline pass. He's not talking about right now. He's talking about in general. Like there's talk about Khalil Mack going. And there's talk about Khalil Mack potentially going in the future. So Big Pro 6 says it's just up in the air. It probably won't happen. Yeah, look, it shouldn't. It shouldn't, considering they gave up their first round. Like, what did they give up? Like 2-3 first rounders or something like that? Which I think, I don't know, I'm not sure. Patrick Newell says, yo, it's paid to count my school account since I'm at school. Good on you, champion. All right, Sport Reaction says, Blaze, can you do a sleep stream at 10K? It's a sleep stream? What? Why do you want to see me sleep? It's a sport channel. Why would you want me to see me do a sleep stream? What's going on there? Sleep stream? Big Pro 6 says I would be so confused. Yeah, it would be very confusing if they got rid of Khalil. That trade was something they traded for like a career-long trade. That's his career right there. So if they got rid of him, yes, they get a lot of capital. Yes, they get a lot of stock, but that would just be recuperating the stock they lost. You know, so But 7-0 here to the Seahawks, guys. Don't forget, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. This is one of my first real NFL streams. Like, I did a couple of the earlier season, but I didn't really get into it. So I'm not expecting too many people here today. But obviously, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're new around here. Because we are actually on Monday, we're doing Lions, Panthers, Packers, Colts, and Chiefs, Raiders. So I've got a big, or Sunday for you guys in America. Monday morning for me. Big Post 6 said he's my favorite NFL player. Oh, Cardinals there. Make a nice little play. So they'll start at the 26-yard line. Decent considering they had to run this one back. Forced run back there by, I think, Chase Edmonds. So Kyler Murray comes out here at their own 26-yard line with 8 minutes 40 to go here the first quarter. First play of all time with 1+ passing TD and rushing TD in 5 straight games. Okay, well, there, first player. Oh, wow. Okay, there you go. 5 straight games. So he's scored a touchdown from a rushing play in the last 5 games in a row. Is that true? Wow. Okay. That's actually quite impressive of Kyler Murray. Obviously, Kyler Murray is a very impressive player, but I wasn't expecting him to have scored 5 straight touchdowns on the run game for the past 5 games in a row. Oh, pass it out to the right-hand side here, and probably about 2 yards there. Maybe. It could only be 1 yard. I think it might be, yeah, they'll give him 2 yards there. Might even give him 3, actually. So second down here, I think will be second, and I think they're going to give him 2nd and 7. Yeah, they will give him 2nd and 7. So they're going to give him a 3-yard play there. Yeah, you look, I like Khalil Mack, but obviously I get around my boy Kenny Golladay, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kyler here. Kyler, nothing really going on there. He'll throw that one away. He'll throw it away. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 here. Seattle were in a bit of a situation like this multiple times in the last drive for when they scored their touchdown. So if they're going to try and compete here, if the Cardinals are going to try and keep up, they're going to need to score, and they're going to need to get over the line here as well. They're going to need to get a first down straight away. They cannot be giving the ball back to Seattle straight away, considering that Russell Wilson has been struggling. So he is obviously using this game as a bit of a proving point because he's had a lot of criticism in this week. Big Post 6, it kind of sounds like you're saying calamari. Khalil Mack. Huh? Khalil Mack. Oh! Wow, close to a one-handed catch there for DeAndre Hopkins, but unfortunately, just a little bit too wide. So it's going to be 4th and 7 here, and they're going to be forced to punt. Nice defensive play there by Seattle. That's crazy. Only Charlie says, teams abuse that play on use. We don't defend it that well. Theo says, let us see. Unfortunately, man, due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal for me to show you the game live. So this is a reaction, a stream where we talk about the game live. Big Post 6 says, no, when you say Kyler Murray. Oh, okay, when talking about Kyler Murray. Yeah, fair enough. There'll be a bit of Kyler Murray. Get around him. Patrick Newell says no. He's Game Pass, yeah. So 4th and 7 here, they will punt it. Pretty decent punt there, actually. They're going to put him back at the 23-yard line here for Seattle. I actually think they're going to score again here, though. That's the thing. I actually think they're going to score again here, and it's going to really start to break away quite early, which is actually quite good for my fantasy team with DeAndre Hopkins because it will force them to pass the ball and not run the ball through Kyler or Kenyon Drake. Satan Humphrey says you will get copyright on the stream, gets taken down. Yeah, exactly right. I don't think the NFL is as strict. I know it is, like you still can't do it with the American sports, but for example, like if this wasn't live, I could use game footage legally. It's really only the NRL that's it's really only the NRL out of all sports that have a serious problem with anything. NRL and MMA, and boxing. They're the 3 sports that really have serious problems with using their content. Sport Reaction says, I feel sorry for NRL player having to go back into the bubble again. NRL player? What do you mean NRL player going back into the bubble? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the NFL. If you're talking about the NFL, everyone should be in a bubble right now. Every single sport in the world should be in a bubble. Every single sport. You shouldn't really feel sorry for it because this is how sport's going to go. This is how sport's going to be for a while now too. Patrick Newell says, I picked Arizona today. Nah, Seattle win this one. I said Seattle win this one, 37-30, and I was actually underrating that. I could have said 10 to... I think I even said 10, 7 to 10. Obviously, Arizona won the last game, 37-34, but I just think Arizona won the last matchup between these two, 37-34. But I just think that Seattle are going to be able to get over the line here. I think that with Russell Wilson's criticism, he's going to really overperform in this game and really return to being the guy that we all know he is. He's a very quality player, one of the MVP favorites. I don't think he's going to get the MVP now, maybe not, unless he just goes and absolutely fires again. But he's been doing pretty well before the last couple of weeks. Laken Ross says hi. Hello, Laken. How you doing? Alrighty, so we're just waiting here for Seattle to come back out here with the ball. The Cardinals went 3 and out there. Nothing going on there. No, I don't even think that Kyler Murray threw. Actually, he threw one pass, but obviously it went to Rosette because he was just throwing it away. I don't think he made a completion there at all. Or they might have. No, they did a run play for 3 yards. That was it. Gee whiz. Yeah, so not looking too impressive there, especially against a pretty weak Seattle defense. They need to be doing a lot more about that. Lake and Ross says, I used to watch the Cubs streams. Yeah, can't wait for the Cubbies to come back next year. I'm going to be smacking out every single stream as per usual. But now I'm getting back into the American sports. I haven't actually done any American sports streams recently. I haven't been doing any American. I haven't done any NFL or I didn't do any of the NBA. I'm going to be doing a lot of NBA when it comes back on the 22nd. Obviously, NFL coming back up as well. Big Post 6 says, did you see Theo Epstein? Refused. He didn't retire. He didn't. If you're saying retired. I don't even know if he was. Whoa! Fumble. Oh, Seattle are going to pick the ball. They're actually going to get about 3 yards from that fumble too. Wow. They're going to get 3 yards from that fumble, but wow, that was a mistake there. So 2nd and 7 here. I don't even know how this ball ends up where it did. How did this ball even end up there? It must have been accidentally kicked or something like that. But yeah, obviously he did stand down-ish. You know, a bit of a 50-50 mutual decision there in my personal belief. 2nd and 7 here for the Seahawks on their own 26-yard line. And Russell is going to draw that one back, and he's going to run it. He's going to run it for first down here too. Oh, no, He's went up a bit short there, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. Wow, this has been strange. This has been a bit of a strange beginning of the drive here. Wilson's still 5 for 5, 58 yards and a touchdown, obviously. But yeah, a bit of a strange start here to this drive. Desmond has lost his lollies. He did, but they picked up his lollies before they turned it over because that would have been a bad position too. That's on their own 26-yard line. Wowchie mama. Big Post 6 says Like isn't coming back. I liked him. Yeah, I think he's going to the Padres. I think he's going to get picked up by the Padres. But when Theo did leave Boston, everyone was like, oh, they're done. And a couple of years later, they went and won it again. So, you know, hopefully the Cubbies can still sneak something. And then he can go and do the same thing with the Padres. What is Wilson doing? What is Wilson doing? Dude, it's 3rd and 2. What are you doing sitting back that far? What are you doing sitting back that far? Yeah, Daz, mate, there was no need to time him out just then. But in the same sense, Big Pro 6, try and condense it into kind of like one comment. But yeah, Daz, mate, there was no need to time out. Sorry, Big Pro 6, you've just been... Daz, mate, why are you timing him out? Only Charlie says, what a shit play call, run the ball. Well, just anything besides that, he just sat back there, and that was a really strange decision to hold that ball. And even if he wanted to run it himself, like, what's going on there? All right, so Cardinals here going to have the ball at the 36-yard line. 36-yard line here. So, great defensive effort there from Seattle to get the 3 and out against the Cardinals. And now Cardinals are going to get the ball back because Seattle that was a mess. Absolutely a mess. Absolute mess. So, Cardinals will get the ball here. Now, I want DeAndre Hopkins to get a few cheeky little grabs, all right? A couple cheeky little grabs. Come on. That's what we need. Also, I don't really know if I want to do this tonight, but there is a rugby game on. It's not international rugby or anything like that. It is New Zealand domestic rugby, minor 10 with some big players, but I'm not too sure. I'm considering if I'm going to do it or not. There's a big rugby day tomorrow, actually. We've got a huge day of rugby tomorrow night with Australia playing Argentina. I think we've got Australia, Argentina, England, Ireland, and we're doing a couple of football games too. Chelsea, Newcastle, and Man City and Tottenham. Big one. But here we go. So, Cardinals, they got another chance. They failed to get the big guns up. They failed to do the big time Donny in the last drive, and now they're going to get another chance because Seattle just a bit of a mess. And I would nearly put the blame on Russell Wilson there. I just don't think that in that situation where they're obviously going to be blitzing, they're obviously going to be enforcing the fact that there's not going to be a run. I don't understand why you don't get that ball out as fast as you possibly damn well can. And really, I mean, that situation, I probably would have suggested a little bit of a cheeky slant. At least one slant, not 2 drives down the wide wings. Like, what were they doing there? There was no one kind of underneath. There was no one there for a little cheeky 5-yard gain. They only needed 2 yards. So why were they having men sent down deep when they could have easily just gone and tried to get a nice little cheeky slant underneath? But no, interesting plays there. Very interesting plays. Just waiting for them to get back out in the field here, guys. Patrick Newell says, best thing about no election now is I don't get messed up with Trump ads on Fox from Game Pass. Well, we're not going to get into any of those political stuff, but yeah, obviously there was a lot of stuff in regards to the election that was on like NFL and American sports. It was a bit ridiculous. It got a little bit ridiculous there. But all that, well, it's not even over yet, but oh man. All right, so I'm going to assume they're going to try and utilize this run game early here for the Cardinals because their passing game just didn't get off to a good note the last time they started with the ball. So I reckon this first play is going to be through Kenyon. Second play might be a draw play where they get Kyler to go for a little bit of a run, and then they'll go for a pass here. Sport Rex is Blazer president. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think an Australian can actually legally become president of the United States, but let's do it. Don't tell me. First play, Kenyon Drake to run. First play, Kenyon Drake run. Easy call there. So that's going to go for about 4 yards there. I'm assuming that this will be a Kyler Murray draw here. Cardinals offense. First in rush. Well, okay, there you go. Left tackle, TJ Humphries. You got to love him. Larry Fitzgerald, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, Max Williams. Max Williams, never really heard too much about him. But 2nd and 7 here, and draw. Oh, he did. It wasn't a draw, but it did end up being a Kyler Murray run. He only got, I think he went just to, they're doing nothing here on offense. The Cardinals are doing absolutely nothing here on offense. Like, this is pretty bland stuff. This is really, really bland stuff. Like, he's looking. Everything's shut down well there by the Seattle defense, though. You got to commend that. So he gets back to the, spot, but yeah, 3rd and 7 still. Wow, that's actually pretty decent defense there. I wouldn't really say that's a sack, man. I wouldn't really call that a sack. And I think this is going to be false start. This could be a false start here. 3rd and 7. False start against the Cardinals. They're going to be 3rd and 12. What is going on here with this Arizona offense? This is shocking. This is absolutely shocking. Yeah, that's a false start. That's a false start for sure. 100%. This is absolutely abysmal here from the Cardinals' offense. Truly, Seattle's defense is doing all right, doing pretty damn well decently too, to be honest with you. They're locking down pretty well. But 3rd and 12 here, and the Cardinals have lost 2 yards here on this. Wow. Like, Seattle keep giving you opportunities to get back into this game. Like, underneath. What are you doing? Why are you doing a screen pass? Why would you do a screen pass there in that situation for a 12-yard gain? What is going on here with this Cardinals offense? That was so bad. Like, anyone could have stopped that shit. That was absolutely terrible. Big Bro 6 is back. Ella Chammy. Yeah. Dad says, why screen on 3 and 12? Yeah, why are you screening on 3 and 12? You get the ball to DeAndre Hopkins if you're going to do anything, and that's not because of fantasy. I'm just saying, like, that's just what you do. DeAndre Hopkins, look at what happened last week when you threw it down deep for him. He goes and scores the Hail Mary. Only Charlie says, because Blazer, every team abuses the screen against us, we never stop it. Brother, 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12, and they're using the screen there. That was horrendous. It was a slow screen, too. It was a slow screen. Buddy, my goodness me, that was bad. Anyway. So Seattle are going to come back underneath here with the ball. So they've given 2 opportunities to the Cardinals from they've given one a really prime opportunity to the Cardinals after they made the first drive an absolute mistake and a half, and now they're getting off scot-free. So their offense comes back out. 1 like away from 20, by the way, guys. Let's aim for 35 likes in this stream. Obviously, we don't have too big of an NFL audience, but let's try and hit 35 likes in this stream. Big Post 6 said, it's like Nagy with the Bears pitching the ball on 3rd and 10. Yeah, pretty much. That's a fair call, to be honest with you. Only Charlie says, we've actually gotten 2 3-and-outs. That's not what I'm saying, though. What I'm saying is Seattle scored first, and then obviously that's when Cardinals got the ball. The second time was when Seattle gave them the ball because of their own 3-and-out mistake. So, yeah, that's the difference of what I'm saying there. But yeah, the Bears, I have no idea how they're even in the position that they are, truly. I'm going to go quickly have we could do it at quarter time or half time. Now, let's go have a look. Chase, I'm surprised. Surprised at what? What are you surprised at? I'm going to have a look, actually, at that at that division there. But the NFC North, how close are we? I think we're very close, actually, to the Bears in second. Lions are last, but we play the Panthers this week. I think we'll beat the Panthers. Lions will probably jump the Vikings. They won't jump the Bears, though. But who are the Bears playing this week, actually? Who was Chicago playing? Chicago playing... Who are the Bears playing? Are the Bears playing this week? Is that a Bears game? Where's the Bears? Bears, Vikings last week. Bears. I can't even see who the Bears playing. Can you let me know if they... Oh, they are. It is a bye. Oh, there you go. I think they have a bye. Yeah, fair enough. So the Bears have a bye. And then obviously the Vikings, who are they playing? Please tell me they're playing someone shit ass. Oh, good. Yeah, they're playing the Cowboys. Oh, damn it. So the Vikings will win that game. Don't even worry about that. No, well, that sucks. Oh, that just damn well sucks, doesn't it, lads? Well, there you go. Buddy, don't worry about that. The Lions aren't moving up anywhere. We still should beat the Panthers, though. But that's going to be really interesting there because the Lions, Vikings, and Bears all still have a red-hot opportunity of making those playoffs, though. And that's something crazy to say as a Lions fan. We never have an opportunity ever to make anything. Last time we had an opportunity was never. 1st and 10 here for Seattle, 22 yards out. And this is assumingly going to be a Carlos Hyde run here. No, it's going to be play action again. Lots of play actions here. They're going to make probably about 4 or 5 yards there. Lots of play action this game by Russell Wilson. I know Russell loves it. Oh, you're going to give him 6 yards. Interesting call. Lots of play actions here. I know Russell Wilson does love a play action because of the run. But interesting. Big price. We have a pretty good division this year. Disagree. I would say the complete opposite. The Bears aren't that great. And the Lions aren't that great. The Vikings are definitely not great. But we're all just not great together. So, no, I would disagree, my man. 2nd and 5 here. They're going to toss this one out to the left. And then they're going to lose yardage here. No, they're going to get 1 yard. I think they're going to get 1 yard here. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Both these teams are just so stuttering right now. New Zealand All Blacks says you're commenting tomorrow night rugby match. I am doing 2 rugby games tomorrow night. Australia and Argentina, and also England and Ireland. Big Pro 6 says, no, I mean, they're all on the same level. Yeah, they're all on the same level, but all on a pretty average level, in my opinion. Only Chase's Vikings got on a roll recently. Yeah, yeah, cool. They're still like 4 and 5, I think it was. What are they, 4 and 5? We're both 4 and 5. Yeah, they're on a roll. They're unbelievable. Everybody, look at them go. They're flying. All right, so 3rd down and 3 here. 3rd and 3 here for the Seahawks. Can they get over the line? They've done a lot of 3rd down. Oh, over the top. Big time pass. Oh, big time play. Tyler Lockett. Oh, is that Lockett? No, Metcalf, sorry. DK Metcalf. What a throw there by Russell Wilson for about, I'd probably say 25 yards. I think that's a 25-yard play over the top. Wowchie mama. DK Metcalf having a game here, son. DK Metcalf already with a pretty long touchdown before. I think it was a 30-yarder or something like that. And now he's going to get about a 25-yard pass. So I think he's already hit the 60-yard mark or so. Chase says, let's go DK. What's the flag for? What's the flag for? Why'd they get a flag? What's the flag for here? Are they saying holding or something? What are they saying? What are they saying here? Are they saying holding? Really? Okay, well, they're going to give that as a flag. That's an interesting call, in my opinion. It's the 3rd and 13. Disagree with that one. Don't think that should have been a flag. I don't think that should have been a flag, but that play will be taken back here. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 here still. Obviously 3rd and 13 now. It was 3rd and 7. They lost the 5 yards from the flag. Wilson here. He's going to go to the left-hand side. He's going to throw it over the top anyway. Oh, no. That's going to be a... I completely disagree with this. That's not going to be a flag, obviously. I'm not disagreeing with that. But I completely disagree with the fact that that wasn't a 1st down and a 25-yard play to DK Metcalf. I don't think that was a holding. Desmond says holding. I think I didn't hear it. Yes, I disagree with that one. I disagree. Sarah says, hi, remember. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? Only Chase says they want Cardinals in this game. Cardinals will be able to stay in this game. Stevie Isaac plays his Vikings going 4 in a row after this week. Yeah. Who do they play? Oh, yeah, Cowboys. Yeah. They'll beat the Cowboys. Who do they play next week? If they play next week, the Vikings, they play the Panthers. Oh, geez, they could go, 5 in a row. What are they this week? 4 in a row? So next week will be 5 in a row? Yeah, they'll beat the Panthers next week, in my opinion, too. And then they come up against... who they come up against after that? Vikings, Jaguars. Geez, they've got a pretty easy run here coming home. The old Vikings. Buccaneers after that, though. They aren't winning that one. They're not winning that one. Oh, there's a flag here. What's the flag here against? What is the flag here for? There is a flag. There is a big flag. Sarah says I'm a depressed Bears fan. I'm a Lions fan. Don't you talk to me about being a depressed fan. I'm a Lions fan. I've never seen my team win a playoff game. Not a Super Bowl. A playoff game. CV Isaac says, started slow, but hopefully going to go through the rest of the season strong. Look, Vikings aren't any chance to win the Super Bowl, mate. But they're definitely still a chance to make the playoffs. They definitely still are a chance to. Unsportsmanlike contact against Seattle. Okay. All right, so that's a big play there. Cardinals are going to get a nice opportunity here. So a minute 43 to go here, the first quarter. Cardinals are going to come out here. They've gone 3 and out both times. I don't think they've gotten a first down yet in this game. CV Isaac says playoff hope still alive. Yeah, they are because of how bad our division is. Obviously Detroit pretty average, 4-5. Vikings pretty average, 4-5. Bears pretty average. I think they're 5-4. I think they're 5-4. I think they're 5-4. Bears 5-5. Sorry, 5-5. So yeah, everyone in that division is just quite average. But that whole NFC is quite, ridiculously underwhelming this year. The whole except for the NFC West. NFC West is obviously quite impressive. NFC East, if you even talk to me at the NFC East, I'm going to throw up. NFC West, pretty much everyone there is good except for maybe the 49ers, but still. I think the NFC is pretty underwhelming, to be honest. I know the Buccaneers are 7-3 and Saints are 7-2, but I still don't really think either of those two teams are going to win it this year. I think obviously the Packers are quite quality, but I really think it's going to come down to, Kyler Murray, he drops back, goes around to the right-hand side. He's going to run this. He's going to run this. He's going to run this. He's going, and he's going to get 6 yards there. So it's going to be a 2nd and 4 now, 2nd and 4. Really, if I'm looking at the NFC, the only teams that I think that are going to make the Super Bowl from the NFC are Cardinals, Rams, or Seahawks. I don't know about Rams. I'd say Cardinals or Seahawks, and I'll go Packers. Cardinals, Seahawks, Packers are my 3 shots. But then again, I still don't think the Cardinals are there yet. I think it should be Seahawks or Packers, really. Seahawks or Packers for me. Big Post 6 says, yeah, I need it to not be a possibility. Come on, Bears. Truly, though, do you really care about making the playoffs if you're not going to win any games? I don't think the Bears are going to win a game in the playoffs if they made it. Just like the Lions probably won't. You know what I mean? So 2nd and 4 here, and they're going to run this to the... They're going to get a first down here. They're going to get a first down here. So that will be easy plays there. Thank you very much for supporting the content, Daniel Bolton. Appreciate it, man. I know you can read English, so thank you. And that comment can't be seen by anybody else but me, man. So I know you're trying to be funny with everyone else, but they can't see it except for me. But yeah, unfortunately, man, due to broadcast restrictions, it is illegal. So thanks for supporting the channel, my man. So that's going to be first and... that's going to be a nice catch there, actually. That's going to be a nice catch. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here. And Kenya Drake, nice little play. So 21 seconds left here the first quarter. I think that will be all done here for the first quarter, actually. I don't think they're going to make a play. 14 seconds. Oh, they might, actually. They are setting up here, or they might just try and get them offside here for a 5-yard sneaker. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5. They are going to run a play. They are going to run a play here, and they're going to run it. They're going to run it. They're going to run it right through, and that will be a 5-yard gain. 5-yard gain. So... 2nd and 5 there, but it is going to be the end of the first quarter. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, guys, and obviously subscribe if you're new around here. We're going to be absolutely smacking out NFL content from here on out too. Sarah Roethlisberger says, I just want a good pick in the draft to get a quarterback. Well, if you're looking more at the draft, you don't want to be winning games then. You shouldn't be really looking at winning games then if you're after getting a good draft pick. Because right now, Bears are 5-5, so... First, second, there'd be third, fourth, so third, fourth, fifth, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They'd be 16th pick right now. As we speak right now, the Bears would be 16th pick. So really, you'd be wanting to lose games from here on out rather than winning. Charlie says, Jamal Adams needs a big game. Well, it's still a 16th pick. It's still pretty damn well decent. Only Charlie says, Jamal Adams needs a big game, coupling way too much criticism this season. Seattle defense just need to have a big game, but I think Cardinals are going to score here. Big Post 6 says, I know this is impossible, but I want Trevor Lawrence to fall in the draft for them. Oh, okay. So that's a good question with Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, that's a huge time pick there. He'll go to someone obviously within the. There's no. I'm sorry. There's no way unless they trade up in the draft. Bears have a first round pick this year. Yeah, they haven't given away any more for Khalil Mack, have they? So if I would assume they'd have to trade up because they're not. Jets are definitely getting number one. Jets or Jaguars, Bengals probably won't get it. Chargers probably won't get it. But there's the Jets, there's the Jaguars. Jets are on 0-9. Ouch. And the Jaguars are 1-8. Cowboys 2-7. I don't think the Jets win 2 games to go above them. So really, it just comes down to Jets and Jaguars because there's no way Jets are winning 2 games this season. So, and the Jets, I don't know what they're going to do with Sam Darnold. I don't think Sam Darnold's, a horrible player. I just don't know if anyone's going to work in that Jets team right now because the quarterback isn't what they should be looking for. Jaguars, they're going to probably back in Gardner Minshew. So, it might actually drop past those two. I don't know. It's an interesting call there. They might try and see what they can get for Sam Darnold, the Jets. They might see what they can get for him. And try. I don't know. It's difficult, really. It's difficult because who would really be looking for a quarterback right now? Obviously, Bears probably will be looking for a quarterback. You'd be looking at they've already got one. Browns, no, because Baker. I don't know what's going on. Baker. No, sorry, they're 6-3. Bengals obviously got Joe Burrow. Jaguars, yes and yes, kind of. I know a lot of people obviously talking about it, but they really back in Gardner Minshew. Cowboys. Obviously, Cowboys do need to look at this kind of stuff. They are probably a hot shot because Dak Prescott, there's no guarantee he comes back and is the same. 2nd and 6 here for the Cardinals, and they are going to throw this one out to the left-hand side. Easy take there. Easy takes. They're going to be 30 yards out here. It's going to be on the Seattle 30-yard line, and the Cardinals here making a nice little drive. No more 3 and out. No more 3. Sorry, it's a 20-yard or 25-yard line. 25-yard line here. And the Panthers are there too. I don't think the Panthers get that, though. I don't think the Panthers are high enough in the draft to get that. Big Post says, yeah, he's good. Tua is good too. Oh, Tua is a fantastic player. Tua will be a great player. Oh, bad snap there. They pass out the left, and that's going to be slapped away. So 2nd and 10 here for the Cardinals. 30 out here from the Seattle line. But yeah, Tua Tagovailoa, fantastic quarterback coming through. We all knew he was going to be great. It's just injuries that might hamper him. I don't think DeAndre Hopkins has had a catch so far, by the way, guys. I think he's only had 1 or 2 throws his way. But he's getting locked down pretty well right now. He's not finding too much space at all. All right, so 2nd and 10 here. Sarah Roethlisberger says, I think we got Zach Wilson or Trey Lance, and Herbert should win Rookie of the Year. He's having a pretty decent year, to be honest with you. Here we go. Kyler Murray is going to throw the one to the left-hand side. Oh, big time play. Oh, nearly a touchdown. It's going to be at the 1-yard line. Wow. Nearly a touchdown. It's going to be at the 1-yard line. Max Williams is going to grab that one in 1 yard away. So it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Cardinals. Only chase he caught one just before. Oh, did he really? Okay, well, there you go. Sorry, DeAndre Hopkins has 1 catch. It mustn't have been for long. But that's a great corner out there. Great corner out there for Max Williams. And he will catch that one with about, I think it might be 2. No, it'll be 1-yard line. So 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Cardinals here. And Seattle, they're going to be spewing that they threw away those chances. They threw away their damn well chances to really take a significant lead in this game. Well, thank you very much, Shane Phillips, for subscribing. Appreciate my dude. I've got to turn that up so I can hear that. Big Post 6 says Burrow is good, I know, but he's like sacked every other play. You got to blame the Bengals for that, though. You know what I mean? Like that's not all him. The only problem is that the Bengals are going to drive him into the ground because he throws a lot. Like they get him to throw a lot, especially considering they do have Joe Mixon. But Joe Mixon's been playing as a little bit more of a pass catching back recently. And obviously because they're down quite significantly in games all the time, so he's always having to throw. But he threw like 50 passes in a game once, which is just absolutely ludicrous. Desmond says blame the O-line. Yeah, exactly right. You got to blame the O-line for that one. Sarah Roethlisberger says he's on such a bad team. Who? He's talking about Justin Herbert. Yeah, he's playing with the Chargers. They don't believe they're in any way anywhere near a situation to be challenging. I guess last year they thought they did. They did okay, but Phillip Rivers is obviously getting a little bit agey there. So from the 2-yard line here, 1st and goal, they get him from the 2-yard line, and he will give it to underneath for a run, and now they're going to be, is that going to be a fumble? That could be a fumble here. That could be a fumble. I'm not too sure. This could be a fumble at the goal line. Wow. This could be a fumble or it could be a touchdown. It could be a fumble or it could be a touchdown or it could only be a 1 yard play. It depends on where his knee comes down. Does his knee come down? I think this is going to be a touchdown, actually. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown there, lads. So the Cardinals are going to tie this. Well, they're going to get, yeah, that's obviously a touchdown. That's 100% a touchdown. Why are we saying it certainly looks like a touchdown? It's obviously a touchdown. That's literally obviously a touchdown. What are we talking about? If you think that's not a touchdown, then you need bloody glasses. Big Post 6 says, as a Bears fan, I wouldn't hate getting Burrow. It won't happen, though. There's no way you're going to get Burrow. There's absolutely no way the Bengals are getting rid of Burrow. That is their career quarterback. That is their long-time buddy sleeper. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to try and grow with that team, and they're going to try and build around him. So they've got a decent attack. I like T. Higgins. I picked him up in the draft, in my dynasty draft. I think T. Higgins is a great wide receiver going forward. And he's actually a Bengals fan too from when he was a kid. So he'll obviously put in the effort 24/7 with that team specifically because he wants to see them do well, not only because he plays them, but because he's always supported them. You know, they've got a decent team there, the Bengals, but their defense is shocking. Their defense is just embarrassing, really. Mr. TP says, biased commentators. Who's biased? Me biased? I'm biased. Well, I don't understand what I'm biased about because I haven't actually said anything about. I'm not a supporter of either of these teams, so I'm not too sure why I'd be biased. I'm not too sure why I'd be biased. Big Post 6 says if they get a good O-line, they would be decent. Nah, their defense is shocking. Their defense is very average. Oh, the TV commentators. Yeah, fair enough. I was like, me? I'm a Lions fan, you know? The only time I'm biased is when I'm saying the Lions aren't shithouse when we're shithouse. You know what I mean? Like, if they get a lot, yeah. Look, the Bengals, they're in a lot more of a situation than just the O-line. They've got a whole team they need to restructure and rebuild. They need to fix that complete team. Dasmate says the NFL have a Gus now. Buddy, Gus Gould, apparently he was going off on that Queensland versus New South Wales game. Like, I didn't hear it because obviously I can't listen to it. But yeah, I heard that he was having a bit of a randy old time. Mr. TP says Brisbane Lions. No, I'm a Geelong Cats fan. No, I'm talking about Detroit Lions in the NFL. Talking about the old Detroit Lions in the old NFL, not the Brisbane Lions. I'm a Geelong Cats fan, my man. Big Post 6 says the wide receivers aren't bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, T. Higgins. I don't think AJ... is it AJ Brown? No, AJ Brown's Baltimore. AJ Green. I don't think AJ Green will last too much longer. He's like 32 now. He's obviously on his last legs there. They've got who's their other receiver? He's a decent receiver. Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd. T. Higgins is what they're going forward with. Tyler Boyd and Higgins is what they're going forward with. So booth review. Yeah, touchdown, of course. So it's going to be a touchdown here for the Cardinals. So it's going to be 7-6 here, obviously, with the pat to come. But 13 minutes, 46 to go here in the first half, and Kenyon Drake will run that in. Now, Kenyon Drake has been actually quite lackluster this year because of what I was saying. They really love to run the ball through Kyler Murray. So very good... that was an easy touchdown too. I don't even know why they didn't call this a touchdown on the field. Like, that was always an obvious touchdown. That never looked like it was actually a fumble when you looked at it from any angle besides behind where you couldn't see anything. But the sideline officials and the officials in general should have been able to see that one straight away. Really simply, sorry. So 13 minutes 51 here, first half, and easy right through the center. So it is 7-7. Now I say easy right through the center with a little bit of tentativeness because obviously we have seen a lot of kickers recently missing extra points. Big Pro 6 says, I wonder if Brady retires this year. Doubt it. I reckon he'll go another year, to be honest with you. He wants to prove that he's not a Patriots model. You know what I mean? Like, he's not the Bill Belichick. You know how there's that argument forever that everyone's like, oh, he's a system quarterback and he's not good anywhere else. He wants to prove himself and say that he can do it elsewhere. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ended up winning the Super Bowl, probably, I would say, yeah, he would retire. But I can't see the Buccaneers win the Super Bowl. I think, yeah, he'd go one more year. I think he could go one more year. So, here we go. So, Seattle are obviously going to receive. Let's see if they can get something going here. They started off in a banger. They started off incredible, and they've just fallen apart in the last couple of drives, really. And I would put a lot of that blame on Russell Wilson, especially with the last two drives. Kendall134 says, hi. Hello, Kendall. How you doing? Sports Betting and Poker says, sup, fellas? Good to see you doing some NFL, brother. Yeah, man. I haven't been doing NFL too much this year because, this season because I've been, organising going back to Australia, and it's just, you know, I was very heartbroken after the Cubbies lost. I always am. But now I'm smacking back into the NFL again. And we're going to be actually doing 3 games on Monday morning, which should be good. Lions, Panthers, Packers, Colts, and Chiefs, Raiders. Dasmate says he still plays till he's 45, I think. He will play till he's 45. How old is he now? 42? 42? 43? Is he? How old is he? That first touchdown to DK Metcalf was quality, though. In, out. Shake it all about, you know what I mean? In, out, shake it all about. 43, yeah, 2 years. Yeah, so what I said. No, you're saying 2 extra more this year, next year, and the year after. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't know about that one, but maybe. All right, so Seattle here on the 25-yard line. They need to get something going here. 6 and 7, 63 yards for Wilson. They're going to palm this one off for a run of about 5 yards, 5.5, 6 yards. So 2nd and I'd say 4. 2nd and 4. Big Post 6 says he wouldn't have been that good without Belichick. See, this is why he wants to stay on. He wants to stay on because of this reason. You know, he doesn't want to be known as the guy that Belichick made. Like, obviously, he needs to appreciate and respect that it is true, but he also is a quality quarterback. Mr. TP says, Apple let the Cats down in the final, waste of position. Oh, we're not talking about AFL, man. This is obviously an NFL stream. Swap Bets Betting and Poker says, I'm on the Hawks and the under 57. Under 57. Oh, that's a big call. I actually think this is going to be over. Both these, and that's going to be first down for Carlos High, by the way. I think this will be over. I said 37-30. Wait, thank you very much for the $3 donation. Sideline says buy. Why are you saying buy? Buy? What do you mean buy? You never even said hello. There's no hi. Let's just buy. Oh, well, thanks for the $3 dono. But thanks for the $3 dono, but you didn't even say hi. So 1st and 10 here for the Seahawks. Nice play there by Carlos Hyde. They're still on their own half, though. 37-yard line here. They're going to pass. No, they're going to pass this. Russell Wilson goes out to the left. He might run this himself. He is going to run this himself, and it will be for a 5-yard gain. I think he probably could have got a first down there if he stayed in the center, but he didn't want to risk the fumble. But Russell Wilson, obviously, there's a lot of... Both defenses doing okay. I guess both these. Oh, that's right. This was the game where Russell Wilson threw his first pick in like forever. That's right. Ever since then, he's been throwing a lot of picks. Actually, ever since then. Big Post 6 says Belichick made him basically into a perfect quarterback. Do you think Cam Newton will become that quarterback? I know Cam Newton's obviously quite a lot older, so he's going to be a lot more set in his ways than a young Tom Brady, especially a young Tom Brady who nearly went undrafted, but. Oh, Wilson out to the right. Easy play there. Oh, bad pass. Is that even a catch? No, it's not even a catch. That's a terrible pass. Jeez, Wilson has been shocking recently. Like, that pass to DK for the first touchdown was great, but that was just... Wow, he's really been looking looking really shaky, Russell Wilson. What's going on? Like, has the pressure gotten to his head, or what's going on here? How are you not making that pass? That was an easy pass. No, it was near him. That's an easy throw out to the right. Easy throw out to the right sideline there. Brian, offensive coordinator, get into him. Slap him up. Tell him what's going on here. So 7 from 9 for Wilson so far for 70 yards. On average, 10 yards per play. Can't complain with that, but in the same sense, you definitely can complain with what he's doing with actually in regards to throwing the ball. First timeout here. They're using a timeout too. Wow, this Seattle offense right now is a bit of a shambles. Bit of a shambles. They look so good to start as well. They look so damn well good to start as well. So 12 minutes left here the second quarter. It's going to be a timeout used by Seattle. Whoa, thank you very much, Sideline, for the $2 dono. He says, hi now, bye. Hi now, bye. All right, mate. Thanks for the $2 dono. Appreciate you. Hi now, bye. Big Bo 6 says, no different quarterback styles, but he will be better than he was. Who? Oh, Cam Newton. Definitely different quarterback styles. He likes to run the ball a lot more. Mr. TP says, DK Metcalf next Megatron. I'd love to see it. As a Lions fan, man, that name always hurts, obviously. As a Detroit Lions fan, that Megatron name always hurts, considering what our team basically did to him. But DK Metcalf is an absolute beast. I got him in Dynasty. He's a fantastic player, and I'm so glad that I locked him up in Dynasty. He's going to be an absolute beast in this game, and really, he's an absolute primo player. Oh, here we go. Nice play for about... Oh, that's going to be about a nice little... Maybe 11-yard gain there. Pass out to the right-hand side there. Nice little 11-yard gain for the Seahawks, and they're going to get a first down. So there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, son. Now we're talking. Candell1234 says, I want the Cards to win. Well, there you go. I'm getting around the Seahawks today. I'm getting around the Seahawks because I kind of like them. Well, You know, it's funny for me. Obviously, I'm a Lions fan, but I don't mind Chicago Bears because of the fact that I'm a massive Cubbies fan, and Cubs is my main American sporting team. But, you know, I get around the Chicago Bears just because they're Chicago, and I don't mind. I've never minded Seattle since even before I was a Lions fan, but I just never ended up having choosing them. Oh, great run there. Wow, huge play down the center. Wah. Scarborough. Didn't he play for us? Didn't he play for the Lions, Scarborough? Is that Bo Scarborough? Is that Bo Scarborough? If that's Bo Scarborough, he used to play for the Lions, and he was not great. But that was a great run there from Scarborough just now. Sideline says, need to learn the NFL. Yeah, you do, man. It's a great sport. Very good sport. Very fun sport. Don't forget, guys, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Let's see if we can get to 25 by halftime. We're at 20 likes right now. Smack that thumbs up button if you have not already. DK Metcalf will be better, I bet, Big Post 6 says. Ooh, okay. Wow, big call. Very big call there to say someone's going to be better than the old Megatron. Oh, Wilson, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Wilson's having a shot. Like, he's having a mixture. He's having a good game and also a shocker. He's having a good game and also a shocker. It's really strange right now. He's just all over the shop. You know, he'll have a really good moment, and then he does something like this. Like, that play is never on. That play is never on. That is always going to be a sack right there. Every day of the week, that's going to be a sack. What are you doing? So 2nd and 13 here for the Seahawks. 13 dropbacks, 3 sacks, and 4 knockdowns already. Wow. They're inside the Cardinals half the field, though. They're 38 yards out right now. And Wilson underneath, easy pass there. Oh, this could be close to a first down. It's going to be a 3rd and 2, I would assume. 3rd and 2. Candle1234 says, what is happening to Wilson? I know, it's really strange. Very, very strange. Very, very damn well strange. But 3rd and 3 here, sorry. 3rd and 3 they're going to give him. So 3 yards out here from a first down. 3rd and 3. What is Wilson going to do? There's no... I don't think he's running this. I don't think they're running this. They don't look like they're set up for a run here. They look like they're set up to pass this underneath here. Is this Metcalf on the left-hand side? I reckon he's going to come underneath. Here. They could actually go to the corner. No, DK's gone to the corner. They're going to try and go to the corner here through DK. Oh, they are going to fake it. They're going to run it through. Oh, that's a big run. Big run. 10 yards out. Wow, Carlos Hyde. Ouchie mama. That's a big play there by Seattle. And they finally get the run game going. Carlos Hyde gets there probably about 15 yards. Wow. Thank you very much, Sideline, for the $2 donor. He says, I need an NFL team. What is the equivalent to the New Zealand Warriors? Oh, I'd probably say the Lions, mate. I'd probably say the Detroit Lions. Never won before. Always under-impressive. You know. I'd probably say the Detroit Lions. I'll do a video NFL to NRL team comparisons, actually. I did plan it ages ago, but I just haven't got around to it yet. But 1st and 10 here from the 11-yard line for the Seattle Seahawks. Wilson drops back here, gets it straight through center, over the top. Touchdown! Oh, should be touchdown. Tyler Lockett! Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, bingo! That's 2 touchdowns in the first half here thrown by Russell Wilson. He's had a very mixture of a half. Very mixture game. Like, he's been really good and really bad. But really good and really bad. But we all know that Tyler Lockett, we all know what we saw last year with his touchdown. And he knows how to put his feet down. He knows how he put his feet down in bounds. So, fantastic touchdown there. Big Post 6 says, no, don't be a Lions fan. Oh, no. You're 100% right. I'm a Lions fan. Don't be a Lions fan. You don't be a Lions fan, Sideline. Don't do it. Don't damn well do it. Don't do it to yourself. If you do it, you're going to look like a dickhead, like me. And I look like a dickhead. You know, when you're a Detroit Lions fan, he's missed the extra point. He's missed the extra... What was I just saying? What was I just saying to you guys? They miss so many extra points nowadays. Big Post 6 says, you'll just be sad. Mate, you've never been so spot on in your life. If you want to be... the thing is, man, Big Post 6, you don't understand what he said. So he was asking what the equivalent is of a rugby league team in Australia. Well, New Zealand, but Australia. New Zealand Warriors is his team. And the New Zealand Warriors, think about the equivalent of this for an NFL team. New Zealand Warriors, they've never won before. They always promise so much, deliver so little. You know, they just don't do it, what they promise to do. They're a bit of an outcast team, because obviously they're the only team that's not in Australia. in comparison to that with Detroit, Detroit is an outcast. Everyone thinks of it as like a really dangerous place that no one wants to go to. You know what I mean? Like, I think New Zealand Warriors and Detroit Lions is actually a perfect comparison there, really. And they've got good fans. They've got good, solid fans that don't get credit because of the fact that they're an outcast. In Detroit Lions, we have a fantastic fan base, but we don't get credit because we're an outcast. Warriors have a decent fan base. They don't get credit because they're an outcast. But yes, do not go for the Lions. Do not go for the Lions. That is not a team you want to choose to support like I did, unfortunately. Candell says, my team is good this season for some reason. They are a lot, though. Are you talking about the Bears? I wouldn't say they're good. I think they're good in a bad division, but I wouldn't say they're a good team. Charlie says, Seahawks are like the Rabbitohs, both fantastic offensively. Yeah, I guess, but that's a real, like, small-minded thought process. Like, I'm not calling you small-minded, but I am, but I'm not. I'm kind of like saying, like, that's very now-based. You got to kind of think, like, overall as, like, a franchise. So that's why I want to do, like, I've got it here. It's an NRL to NFL comparison right down here, right there. I've got it planned, but it just hasn't come out yet. Ken, 154 says I'm a Steelers fan. Oh, you guys are doing fantastic. Steelers are looking great, actually. Steelers are looking great. They really surpassed my expectations. I think I predicted Steelers to win like 6 games this year. Shocking. I'm all over the shop. I'm bloody shocking. Tasman says they're getting a 5-year plan soon. Sport Reaction says Storm is like not other sporting franchises. Storm and Patriots. No. Disagree completely. Storm and the Patriots are 100% the same kind of team in regards to franchise. Storm, Patriots, I would nearly class as Liverpool, but Liverpool did have a really bad decade. Really bad decade from about like 2006 to 2016, really. So I don't know. But anyway, 8 minutes 25 to go here of the first half. Oh, nice little play there. He gets the 23-yard line there for the Cardinals. Wait, thank you very much. Sideline for the $2 dono. He says, I'm already a Las Vegas Raiders supporter. Got my jersey. Okay, Raiders. I wouldn't say Raiders and Warriors are anything like each other at all. But I feel you. I'd probably say Las Vegas Raiders and I don't know, actually. I was about to say Titans because of their new team. But no, not really, because they're fan base is very hectic. Like the Vegas supporters are incredibly hectic. They've got a heap of really quality supporters there. The Rays, but that's because the Oakland connection. Don't know about Las Vegas though. We haven't seen yet. Here we go. Kyler Murray here. What are you doing, Kyler Murray? He gets sacked there easy. That was a horrendous play by Kyler Murray. He sat there right in front of Dunlap, and Dunlap's just going to smack him right down, and that's going to be 2nd and 16. What an idiot. Wow. Only reason I'd nearly class Las Vegas and Titans, as in Las Vegas Raiders and Gold Coast Titans, similar, is because they're both glitter strips. They're both that kind of... I would nearly say the Gold Coast is the equivalent, if you'd even give it as an equivalent. There's no equivalent to Las Vegas in Australia, but... in regards to the way though, here we go, 2nd and 16 here. Murray gets it underneath there, maybe for a decent actual yardage here, decent play. That's gonna be a first down. Wow-wee. Wow, we were. Big post to Calamari. You're stupid, Calamari. What a stupid man. Wow, that was a great play there for about 17-yard gain. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here after a nice little underneath catch there for Kenyon Drake. Desmond says throw the ball out. Yeah, exactly right. Throw the ball away in that situation. But obviously the next play for a 2nd and 16, they're going to make a 17-yard play, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. I just think that Las Vegas and Gold Coast are thought of in the similar concepts of America and Australia. So I would nearly class them similar. But it's very difficult because Titans... We do have a good supporter base who are actually like committed, but we have a very small supporter base. Oakland Raiders have a crazy over-the-top supporter base, which is just awesome to see, but that's why I'd start to say it's a little bit separated from the Gold Coast. Candell says Lions can make the wild card this season. Buddy, don't talk to me and make me have a good time. That's too much of a good time. I'm a Lions fan. We don't have a good time, mate. We don't have a good damn old time. Mr. TP says, Murray ranked 5th in rushing above Elliott and Edwards. Well, Elliott's got no chance. Ezekiel Elliott doesn't have a single opportunity to damn well run the ball because they know that he's their only damn well good player right now. Because Andy Dalton is throwing them the ball. Or is it Buddy DiNucci? Who the bloody hell is DiNucci? You know what I mean? Like, so who is throwing the ball? If Dak Prescott is the quarterback, obviously, and he didn't get injured as badly as he did, you know, hopefully touch wood, that he gets better and comes back out and kills it next year or whenever he comes back. But, you know, if they have Dak Prescott there, Ezekiel Elliott, absolute monsters yardage because they have a passing game. But yeah, with no Dak Prescott, they have no run game because they have no passing game. So they just lock down the running. Sport Reaction says, who are Para like in NFL? Like they're like the Clippers. I would not say Parramatta and the Clippers are anywhere remotely similar. Absolutely not. Parramatta in the NFL. Like I said, I'm going to put a video about this, but I'm also kind of thinking, because I haven't actually put the team names to each other yet. I'll do that today after this, actually. I won't do the minor 10 game tonight, but I'll do a lot of rugby games tomorrow. Parramatta. Maybe. I don't know. It's a good question. Let me know in the chat, guys. Obviously, all the Australians in the chat who are watching as well. Let me know what you think. Who would you class Parramatta as in regards to the NFL? Mr. T's Tennessee Titan. Why? Tennessee? Why? Tennessee? Kendall 1234 says Cowboys are using the 4th string quarterback now. Yeah, but Andy Dalton's playing this week, I think. I'm pretty certain that Andy Dalton's coming in this week. Big Post 6 says Raiders fans are kind of psycho. Yeah, but see, we're thinking about Raiders fans in the sense of what they were like in Oakland. We're not thinking of Raiders fans in the sense of what they're going to be like in Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is a very here and there kind of town. Like, there's going to be people always just consistently coming through. You're going to get your core supporters who are living in Vegas, but you're going to also get a lot of casuals, like a lot of casuals. And that's what you see with the Gold Coast Titans as well. This is why I would compare the Las Vegas Raiders. This is why. This is why I would compare the Las Vegas Raiders with the Gold Coast Titans. Because you're always going to see a lot of casuals coming through the city because of the fact that it's not really a place that people live. I know there are people who live in Las Vegas, and there are obviously people who live in the Gold Coast, but it's not really, you know, like that. You know, it's not really where majority of people think about. Gold Coast is a lot more than Vegas, but you know what I'm trying to say. There's a high turnover of casual fans who don't really support the actual home team. They have supporting teams from all over the different areas. Big Post 6 says they're coming from gambling. Yeah, exactly right. They're coming for gambling. With Gold Coast, they're coming for the beach. They're coming for a nice little weekend holiday. They're not really coming to live. With Vegas, they're going to gamble, party, and get drunk. First and 20 here. First and 20 here with the Cardinals. Nice little cheeky flag there. 6 minutes 47 to go here. What are you doing throwing a screen there? What are you doing throwing a screen there? They're going to get about 3 yards there. So it's 2nd and 17. Lovely. Wow, you must feel real proud to make about 4 yards there. 3-4 yards. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, Oakland, I wouldn't have ever classed Oakland Raiders and the Gold Coast Titans as similar teams. But I definitely would class Las Vegas in a similar sense. Desmond says, of course they screen. It's just stupid. Like, why? It made 5 yards, fair enough. It made 5 yards, but it's just stupid. Why are you screening that on 1st and 20? So 2nd and 15 here. They're on their own 31-yard line here. Kyler Murray, he's going to throw it on as the left. That's actually a nice grab there, actually. And they're going to get a good chunk there, actually. They're going to get probably about 13 yards there, maybe 12, 13 yards. It could be either 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 2 here. They're actually doing pretty well once they get taken down. There's still 6 minutes, still, you know, basically half of this quarter to go. So Seattle will still get another opportunity here with the ball. Cardinals may, if they work it right, get another chance after this. If they can work in even a field goal, they may even be able to get another touch of the ball if they can try and stop Seattle before getting anything. But 13-7 is the scoreline right now with 5.5 minutes to go here. 3rd and 3 for the Cardinals. That's going to be a false start. That's going to be 3rd and 8. That's going to be a false start. That is going to be 3rd and 8 here. So stupid. That's el stupido. That's el stupido. What you doing? Why would you do that, mate? Why would you do that? It's so stupid. Why the bloody on earth would you do that? So 3rd and 3 turns into 3rd and 8, and that is a problem, my friends. That is a problem. Kyler Murray's thrown 10 times for 7 receptions and 71 yards. So he's been throwing in a similar stance and a similar level to Wilson in today's game. 3 penalties for 20 yards to the Cardinals and 2 penalties for 25 yards to the Seahawks. A very similar game. We all expected this to be a very similar game, and right now it's they're both in a very similar area. So 3rd and 8 here. Kyler Murray drops back. He's going to try and run through. No, he's going to get underneath, and great catch. It's an absolutely damn well fantastic catch there by Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk's actually been very nice recently too. He's been doing pretty well this year. Now, DeAndre Hopkins is not doing anything in this game. He's not able to have any kind of ability to get open. I think I've seen him catch one catch. They're going to run this one through Kenyon Drake for 1 yard game, maybe 2 yard game if they're lucky. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 8. I'd say 2nd and 8 maybe. But yeah, DeAndre Hopkins getting locked down pretty well. Sport Reaction says, do you think Colin Kaepernick will turn to the NFL? No, I do not. I don't think he's that good, man. I don't think he's that good. Someone could have taken him. He was good back in his day, but then everything else came in, and unfortunately, there was also a lot of errors in his game, even when he did make the Super Bowl. So 2nd and 8 here, 4 minutes to go here of the first half. And they're going to drop back here. Kyler Murray goes up to the left-hand side. He's going to have plenty of space here if he wants to run. No, he's going to throw it over the top. Big pass. He's open. That's going to be... No, I think that's going to be... No, it's not going to be a fumble. That's not going to be a fumble. That is going to be an incomplete pass there. He didn't gather that in at all. So 3rd and 8 here. He was completely open. He should be catching that. But he does get slapped up from behind. Geez, nice throw there from Kyler Murray. Oh, you could argue that was a catch and fumble. You could nearly argue it. He does grab it. He does grab it. He does hold it for... Oof. That is very tough. He does really gather that in. I would nearly say he gathers that in. I'd nearly say that's a fumble. Okay, so not going to challenge it. So no, but wow, that was very close to a fumble. He did definitely catch it and bring it in. But obviously just a little bit too quick. But 3rd and 8 here for Kyler Murray. Over the top to the right. Oh, he's going to drop down, and that is going to be, unfortunately, Christian Kirk would not get onto that one. So it's going to be 4th and 8 here. And they're not in field goal range. So they're going to have to punt this unless they want to go for it, but I would assume they're not going to. Underthrown. Yeah, just very underthrown there from Kyler Murray there. Very, very underthrown. Kendall says Christian Kirk is underrated. Yeah, he's a good little up-and-coming player. I think he was a rookie last year, wasn't he? Rookie last year or the year before? No, I think he was a rookie last year, yeah. No, Christian Kirk is definitely a nice little asset to have there for the Cardinals alongside your DeAndre Hopkins, who you basically got for nothing, You basically got for nothing. You basically traded an injured running back for DeAndre Hopkins. David Johnson is nice, but he's not DeAndre Hopkins, which is why everyone laughs at Houston Texans for making such a stupid decision there. But obviously, I think that Houston have got a lot of other problems. There's a lot of problems in regards to that Houston team, rather than just their offense. I think it's their defense that really they're going to be looking at. Deshaun Watson didn't have a great game last week, but he's one of the primo quarterbacks in the league, and they're a premium offensive team. But I think this week against the Patriots, they're going to try and lock down. Look, Bill Belichick's pretty, he loves to prevent players who used to play for him from doing well against him to try and show that he was right in getting rid of them. So I think he's going to lock down on Brandon Cooks more than he's going to lock down on Will Fuller, even though I think Will Fuller is the better player. I think Will Fuller is the number one wide receiver there, clearly. But I think he's going to make sure that Brandon Cooks doesn't prove him wrong. You know what I mean? So that'll be interesting to see this week, I think, with the Patriots going up against the Houston Texans, and especially with the fact that Deshaun Watson at one stage was linked to going to the Patriots, but there's no way they would have been able to give up enough to get Watson. Watson is an absolute, they would have had to give up everything. They would have to give up their next 300 first-round picks to get Deshaun Watson, especially when they could get Cam Newton for a mil. A mil, that was all they needed to do. Simple stuff, very simple stuff. Just waiting here for Seattle to get the ball back. They were able to stop them nicely, but they're going to be on their own 10-yard line here, so they're not too far out here. I'm assuming they're going to probably run this ball straight away through Carlos Hyde. Bo Scarborough's been actually making I think he's had a couple of runs today, and he's actually made some decent yardage on both of them. So hopefully they can keep utilising this run game quite well alongside the passing, because Russell Wilson's been very 50-50. Sport Reaction says, Juju Smith-Schuster tried to do a touchdown celebration on the Cowboys logo. Did he really? Steelers and Cowboys. Is there a huge rivalry there? I'm not too sure. We maybe should ask Candell here, because Candell is a Steelers fan. So, Candell, is there a massive rivalry between the Steelers and Cowboys? I know Cowboys obviously have a rivalry with basically everybody, but Steelers, aren't really liked too much by the majority of teams. But how's the rivalry between the Cowboys and Steelers? So 1st and 10 here for the Seahawks on their own 11-yard line. This is going to be a run here for sure through Carlos Hyde. 100% through Carlos Hyde run, and there we go. Oh, he slips over. Oh, that's disappointing. So 3 minutes 40 to go here the first half. He's going to slip over there, so they're going to get a 1 yard gain. At least they got 1 yard and didn't lose yardage. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's not even really their number one anymore, is he? Kendall says it's not a big rivalry, so yeah, that's really strange that Juju's doing that to the Cowboys then. What is he trying to create a rivalry with the Cowboys? What are you doing? Who was that one? Was it the Philadelphia Eagles who did a couple of decades back, where it was twice in a game that he ran straight to put the ball on the, I think it was Deshaun Jackson maybe? I can't remember. 2nd and 10 here for the Seahawks. So they didn't even actually get anything. They didn't. At least he got back to the scrimmage. But here we go, and they're going to run it again here, right through underneath, and they're going to be 3rd and 3 here. 3rd and 3. They've been doing really well with getting the third down play pretty well. So 3rd and 3 here. 13-7. Seahawks, if they were able to get a touchdown here, 20-7 is a pretty decent lead, pretty hefty lead. Obviously, they'll probably go for the 2-point play though. They'll probably go for the 2-pointer. Thailand says they have a rivalry in terms of Super Bowl wins. Yeah, I guess that was what I was thinking. But besides the Super Bowl wins, I wasn't really thinking there was too heavy of a rivalry. Besides maybe history, but usually you find it tough to find rivalries outside of divisions. Divisions are really crucial when it comes to NFL specifically in comparison to other sports. Oh, nice play out to the left-hand side here. Should get a first down. Will he get a first down? Does he put his foot down before he goes over the first down line? I'm pretty sure they're actually going to give him... Wow, that's a terrible spot. I'm pretty sure that's a bad spot. I think it should be... I don't know if it's a first down, but I think it's probably half a yard short, but he's given him a full yard there. I think that's a bit unfair. But really, Moore there should have been getting that first down. No idea why. Yeah, only place is go for it. I would go for it from the 1 yard from 1 yard out. It should actually be inches. They're not going to. They're going to go for the punt. I guess, no, you wouldn't go for it, actually. You're only 20 yards out from your own buddy touchdown line. What are you doing, mate? In your own end zone. That's if you go for it on 4th here and you mess up, you're in a bit of a situation. You're in a bit of a damn well pickle, mate. You're in a bit of a damn well pickle because they'll be 20 yards out, especially when you miss the PAT. You miss the pat, mate. So, I don't know if you'd be risking it for the biscuit when you're only up by 6 points. Because no matter what, regardless, they would be getting a 3-pointer to make it 13-10 and bring it within a field goal. So obviously this means now that Arizona are going to get the ball back. Candos has punted. Yeah, of course. If you don't punt it, you're stupid. You're stupid. Buddy, look at you charging. Buddy, you're risking it to get the biscuit. You risk it to get the biscuit if you're at the halfway line. You don't risk it to get the biscuit if you're 20 yards out from your own line. Sport Reaction says, this is a good comment actually. I wish Australia had a high school and college sports system like America. I agree. It's very difficult because obviously you've got to realize population density and population separation compared. Population of America is like 360 million in comparison to 26 million. So it can't ever really be as big because in America they have all these different sports, but there's just so many. New Zealand All Blacks, I'm not getting into banter about rugby right now, man. We're talking NFL. But yeah, there's just so many opportunities for them. And yes, it is a real high focus in regards to college, but there's just so much more people to be able to give that opportunity to. Like you wouldn't have any quality. You really wouldn't have the same amount of quality in Australia because there's just not enough of an option for everyone. But we're at the 2-minute warning here, guys. So go and smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Like I said, let's try and get 25 likes before halftime. And right now we're on 24 likes, so let's try and get 25. Don't forget, guys, we are doing 4 more games this week. We're going to be doing the Lions-Panthers game, the Packers-Colts game, and also we're doing the Chiefs-Raiders and Rams-Bucks. So big games there on Sunday and Monday, or Monday and Tuesday for everyone in Australia. But 100%, look, if you go for it on fourth here and get it, fantastic. But if you go for it on fourth and don't get over the line, then you're going to be spewing. 4th and 1 here, surely they're not going for this. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, they're going to punt it. Smart decision. This is why Chargy is not the manager. He's not the coach. He's not making the decisions. Kendall says Packers vs Colts should be good. Yeah, it should be. Would love to see the Colts get up there. That's going to be a fair catch. So on their own 39-yard line, the Cardinals are going to be in pretty good position to at least be getting a field goal here. They should be getting a field goal. Christian Kirk takes the safety. Safe catch, not safety. No, 2-pointer there. You relax. They're looking. It looks like Kyler Murray might be like his shoulder's feeling it here. Looks like they're really trying to pad his shoulder up quite nicely. He doesn't look too happy there. Doesn't look too happy at all there, Kyler Murray. And I think Packers Colts will be good. Colts have been really sneaky this year. Their defense, I think an AFC team is winning it this year. I'm not going to lie to you. I think an AFC team is winning it this year. I don't. It could be the Chiefs. The Chiefs could do it again. But Kyler Murray drops back here underneath. Easy 5-yard play minimum. Could be 5-6 yards. Yeah, we about 6 yards there. And he'll go out too. So we'll stop the clock at 1:48 to go here. AFC. We'll go at halftime. We'll go have a look at AFC teams and who I think can actually go and take the win. Lewis Fans Football says, sup BKR, hello champion, how you doing? Who getting around? You getting around the Seahawks? Or you getting around the Cardinals? Arizona. 2nd and 4 here. About 44 yards. 44-yard line here for the Cardinals. And they're going to run this ball through. They're going to run this ball and they're going to get a first down. I would assume he gets over there before he goes underneath. It might not be, actually. It's going to be too short. It's going to be 3rd and inches. This is going to be 3rd and inches here. Wow, interesting play there. 1:34 to go here. Time is not stopped. They're going to run this ball around. Oh, Kyler Murray is in a situation. Oh, my God. That was actually stupid. That was actually stupid. Wow. So he's going to get sacked there for a 3-yard loss. Wow, that was so bad. What are you doing in that situation? What? Anyway, so I would assume Cardinals are going to kick this one away. They've lost 3-4 yards there. They're going to be 4th and 4, 4th and 3, and there's no way you're going for this. Because if you give it up here on 4th, you're going to give Seahawks a really primo opportunity here to score another touchdown, or at very, very, very minimum getting a field goal. Yeah, that was a stupid play call. New Zealand All Blacks says, do you follow the NBA? Yeah, man. I'll be streaming NBA games as of the 22nd. I haven't done any NBA games, really, but I will be smacking it for next season, yeah. 4th and 3 here. I wonder if they're going to go for it. If they go for it here and fail, then I think they are going for it here. Very interesting. No, they are going to punt it. Yeah, I was going to say that's a smart option. So Seattle will have one timeout through 1:24 for Russell Wilson to work with. And they're going to have to try and get a real solid punt here. And that's going to be a safe catch. There we go. So 13 yards out. Wilson will have 1:17 to try and work some magic to at least get a field goal, which would obviously take them outside of that 1 touchdown range that the Cardinals have currently. But 1:13 left here. But yeah, man, I get around the NBA. I don't really have a team just as much. I've obviously been to Bulls games. I have vlogged Bulls games before. But I don't really have a team, so I really want to use this year as a way to find myself a team and really get around and really start following a team. I like Chicago because obviously, I'm a massive Chicago sports fan, specifically in regards to the Cubs. But I don't really have a specific team. Seahawks in 2012, 61 record when leading by 4+ points at halftime. Wow, 60-1 record. That's gonna be a false start here by Seattle too. Wow. 60-1 record when they're winning by 4+ points at halftime. They're up by 6 right now. Surely they win this game then. You'd assume. You'd assume. That is definitely going to be a false start there against the Seahawks. So 1st and 15. I think they're only 5 yards out. I think they're on their own 5-yard line here. 104 yards thrown here by Wilson. 11 for 13 so far. 1 for 13. 104 yards thrown so far. 1st and 15. No, so they're on their 8-yard line. If they get sacked here, what's this? This is all over the shop. What's going on here? That's going to be another 5-yard loss. Wow, that's going to be a false start. That's going to be another 5-yard loss. They're going to be 1st and 20 here, 5 yards out. They're going to be 3 yards out. This is going to be 1st and 20 on the 3-yard line. This is bad right now from Seattle. This is 1st and 20 on the 3-yard line. With a minute 17 to go here, Wilson needs a miracle right now. He needs a miracle to get out of this mess. They didn't even snap the ball. Everyone else jumped, but they didn't even snap the ball. So 1st and 20 here. He has thrown over 2 touchdowns already, though. 4 penalties for 35 yards against the Seahawks so far. And Wilson underneath will get about 3 yards there. I'm assuming they're going to slow this play down. They're going to make sure the Cardinals probably use their timeouts. I'm not too sure why the Cardinals aren't using their timeouts right now. 2nd and 16 here for the Seahawks. Surely the Cardinals should be imagining they're going to stop them here and they get another opportunity to at least kick a field goal because they'll be in primo position. So why would they not take their timeouts here is my question here against the Cardinals. Russell Wilson drops back here and he throws it over and that's going to be time stopped about, that's going to be probably about a 10-yard gain there, maybe 11-yard gain. It might be 3rd and 5. Was 2nd and 16, now it's going to be 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 4. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 there. So Russell Wilson, 15 throws for 13 receptions. Tyler Lockett, 6 receptions for 48 yards and a touchdown. Wow, Tyler Lockett's having a decent game there in regards to targets, receptions, and he also does have that touchdown, obviously. So 3rd and 6 here. Only 2 incompletions. It's not like he's having a bad game, Russell Wilson. He's been a bit shaky, though. He has. So 3rd and 6 here. Seahawks. Can they get a first down here? No, Wilson. He's going to run this. 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 And he will get a first down here. So Wilson gets the first down. They're still going to be quite far out. And he will get the time off. So it's going to be 40 seconds left here of the first half. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. And I think they're going to be about 30 yards or so. They'll be 25 yards out from on their own 25-yard line. Lewis Fans Football says Lakers the best NBA team. Pretty damn well good team, man. Pretty damn well good team. They're probably going to win it all again this year, to be honest with you as well, this season. All right, yes, they are. 24-yard line. Their own 24-yard line. They're definitely looking for a deep pass here. They wouldn't be looking too much for any short passes. They've got no timeout. Actually, they've got 1 timeout, sorry. Wilson here still waiting for it. He will go for a short pass, and they will only make about 8 yards there. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. Thailand says, who's the front runner for the MVP? Well, up until the last couple of weeks, it probably would have been Russell Wilson, really. Probably would have been Russell. I still think it is probably Russell Wilson, to be honest with you. But he has been very shaky in recent weeks. I'm not too sure. Who do you guys think? Who would you guys throw out there? I want to see who you've got at the moment. Because for me, I'd still probably give it to Wilson, but he is starting to look a little bit shaky. You've got a couple of... you look at the Chiefs, and their whole team is just banging. It wouldn't even surprise me. I'll go have a look at the odds, actually. Let's go have the actual odds. Let's go have a look at the odds. NFL, Heisman. Super Bowl, where's the MVP? Where's the MVP odds? NFL props. This game's still... Well, I'll do this at halftime. We'll have a look at halftime. We'll go have a look at who everyone's predicting right now. We'll wait for halftime. So 2nd and 2 here, 32 seconds to go here the first half. All right, so Russell Wilson will let that be a run. They're going to run this. They're going to make a decent yardage total here too, 46 yards. I'd be snapping this one pretty damn well quickly right now. Pretty damn well quickly. Wow, what's going on here? Are they using a timeout? They are going to use their final timeout. Wow, that's a big call because now they're not going to have a timeout to be able to call for the field goal. Wow, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Dasmate says, no, we won't. Probably Golden State. Oh, brother, that's a big call. That's a damn well big call. Golden State's defense is pretty all over the shop, in my opinion. I know Draymond Green's still there, but it's gonna be an interesting season for Golden State. Obviously, if the Brooklyn Nets are able to pick up James Harden like they're talking about, that would be massive. KD is there. James Harden, potentially. You've got... who else went there? You've got... I know you said DeAndre Hopkins. What's his name? What's his last name? DeAndre... Can't remember. He played with the Clippers. I'm not in a basketball mind frame right now. Sport Reaction says, Golden State are done now. Klay Thompson did his ACL. He did his ACL again. Wow. Klay Thompson did his ACL again. That's crazy. Lewis Fans Football says Golden State got no chance. They're only Steph. Wow, I didn't even realize. I actually didn't know that. I knew he did his ACL before. Obviously, I knew he did his ACL last time, but I didn't realize he did it again. Ouch. That sucks, man. That sucks. You know, that's probably look. I'm not going to say season done. I'm going to touch wood and say hopefully his career is not done. But yeah, wow, that's a big time blow there for Golden State. I definitely think that wipes them out. He's their primo 3 contender outside of Steph, and they need to have him as an extra threat, so that they don't just continuously focus on the one player, which is obviously Steph Curry. But this isn't an NBA stream, so let's stop talking about the damn well NBA. We'll do plenty of NBA streams. We're going to be doing daily NBA streams, so we'll get all around that. And when are we doing the NBA preview, actually? Let me have a look. When are we doing the NBA preview? NBA preview video comes out on the 18th, so 17th for you guys in America, but 18th for us over here in Australia/Fiji. Australia/Fiji. I should actually do 2 separate previews because there's a lot of teams, 15 teams per preview. Yeah, I might do that. I'll put both previews out on the same day, though. We've got a daily schedule planned from this Sunday onwards, guys. So do expect not only streams every day, but do expect actual videos every day too. I'm going to try and get some clips up as well, to be honest with you. But I don't want to flood you. I don't want to flood your subscription boxes. Like, I've got so many ideas and so many things I want to film and put out there, but I don't want to flood subscription boxes. Let me know in the chat right now. Are you guys happy with what you're getting in the subscription box right now? Because I don't want to flood it, especially considering I'm going to do streams pretty much daily. I'm going to have a individual video every day, all the different sports. I do want to have clips. I should probably get a clips channel or something like that and get someone to slot that up for me, but we'll see how we go. Lewis Fans Football says, any good NBA team needs three-point shooting and defense, also players who are tall as they need a dunk. Yeah, well, the Rockets are good, but they don't have any good defense. They don't even have any big men. They've only got small men. They need small men galore. So I think, who's the injured one here? Is this Thompson? Goes in with the helmet here, and he nearly breaks his neck. That is bad. Yeah, that's bad. He's done his neck in there. So, okay, field goal line is probably about 12 yards away here. 1st and 10 here for the Seahawks on the 45-yard line. 20 seconds left here of the first half. Wilson drops back. He's going to throw this deep. He's looking deep. He's looking deep. He's looking real deep. He's looking real deep. Metcalf. Oh, my God. That's going to be a flag for sure. That's going to be a flag for sure. That's going to be pass interference. This is probably going to be on the 5-yard line. Wow, so Metcalf nearly had a touchdown pass there, but that's going to be a flag for pass interference for sure. Metcalf gets to the 5-yard line. The ball was thrown perfectly. There was a flag there, really. Metcalf gets away, gets to 10 yards, gets to the 5-yard. Yeah, that's a pass interference there. That's a pass interference there. So this is going to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line here for the Seahawks. 1st and goal. So now it's gone from them looking for a field goal to them looking for a... the Lockett there was a PI there as well, to be honest with you. There was a pass interference on 2 accounts there. He's holding him there as well. Holy damn, like there is galore here. There is pass interference galore here, all over the place here on behalf of the Cardinals. So it's turned in from a field goal to probably a touchdown here for the Seahawks. They've got no timeouts too. Really, I'd expect them to maybe throw twice, depending on time. They've got 11 seconds to play with here. But they're definitely obviously they're not going to run the ball because that'd be the stupidest thing I've ever seen. So they're going to try and throw for a touchdown, which would mean Russell Wilson would have 3 touchdown passes in the first half, which would be awesome for fantasy owners out there. So 1st and goal here from the 9-yard line. 9-yard line. And Wilson drops back. Here we go. Looking out to the left-hand side. Looking underneath straight away. Oh, wow. Oh, touchdown! Oh, no. Well, what happened there? Oh, that was Metcalf touchdown all day. 5 seconds left here. Are they going to have enough time? Are they going to have enough time to go for another throw here? What was that? That should have been a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown. What are you doing? That was... And whose fault is this? Whose fault is this? Metcalf drops that one cold. Metcalf, bro. Wow. Wow, they're going to go for the field goal here. Metcalf, that should have been a touchdown. I can't believe he drops that. That should have been a touchdown to DK Metcalf, but he drops that one after it hits him in the face mask. Ouch. So really, that should have been a touchdown. It should have been 20-7 at halftime, but it's going to be 16-7. The under's looking not too bad there. Jasmine says loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey, mate. Bit of loosey-goosey. So it is going to be halftime here, 16-7. Candell 154 says would have been Wilson's third touchdown. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3 touchdowns, 1 half. Ouchie mama. That would have been banging. But like I said, 16-7 half time. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. But I'm going to go and have a look right now at how the MVP race is shaping up here. I want to see the MVP. Can you even bet on the MVP? And most regular season passing yards. You can do everything except for the MVP. Well, okay. Why can I bet on the Heisman but not the MVP? Why can I bet on the Heisman not the MVP? Any team, NFL. Oh, here we go. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I can't even look at the MVP though. Interesting. Offensive Rookie of the Year: Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Jefferson, Chase Claypool. Yeah, Justin Herbert's definitely favourite there, but Joe Burrow is definitely up there. Tua Tagovailoa, I don't think he started early enough, really. Jerry Jeudy, wow, he's well and truly low there. T. Higgins quite low, but yeah, I definitely be expecting Justin Herbert to win that Offensive Rookie of the Year. Joe Burrow just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know why Joe Burrow wouldn't be heavier favourite there, but I guess because Justin Herbert's actually proven that he's quite good. I know Joe Burrow's showing he's quite good, but I've really been backing in how Justin Herbert's been playing. Lewis Fans Football says, I don't think you can bet on it. Yeah, you can bet on the Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is quite strange, but you can't bet on the MVP. So, favourites for MVP. I want to have a look and see what everyone else is saying. Favourites for MVP, like who everyone else is throwing into the mix. All right, so... Oh, wait, that's looking at the NBA. Gee whiz. People are already getting around the NBA, NFL for MVP. Here we go. Patrick Mahomes... Futures. Oh, it's still in 20. All right, so favourites: Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray. Long shots: Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara. Aaron Donald. Donald won't happen. I'm probably going to say, well, if you're going to have a look at those 4, I don't know if you could say Rodgers. Obviously, you could put in Mahomes. He's definitely a good shout. And Russell Wilson. I'd probably say between Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes right now. I don't think Kyler Murray should be there, really, just yet. He definitely would be there in the future, but I don't think just yet. Lewis Fans Football says they took it down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they did. They have, obviously, because we're getting towards the end of the season, so it does make sense there. Okay, let me have a look at who... okay, so with the NFC... Who do I think is going to be the big dogs, the big Donnies to come through in the end? NFC East, I think that's going to go to the Eagles. I think that really it's embarrassing they're in this situation, really 3-5-1. But they are the best team there. Giants actually genuinely could win that division. Truly, Giants could win that division, which is just crazy to think about. It's not going to happen, but I think I think the Eagles should be getting through that. So NFC East, Eagles will get that. NFC West. I'm still giving it to the Seattle Seahawks. They're 6-3. They'll go 7-3 after today. Obviously, Cardinals will go to 6-4. Rams. Who are the Rams playing this week? Who are the Rams playing? The Rams are playing the Buccaneers. Ooh, that's a tough one. Where is it? Is it in LA? No, it's in Tampa. I'm going to give that one to Bucks, especially with their situation over there with the New Orleans Saints. So I think that the Rams will go to 6-4, Cardinals go 6-4, and Seahawks this week go to 7-3. So they go to the top of that division. I think Seahawks will top that division. So far we've got Eagles and Seahawks. NFC North. Oh, sorry, I've got some comments there I should read. 1 second. And Lewis Fans Football says Brooklyn Nets or us will win the NBA, given KD is back from injury. I think Brooklyn Nets get a little bit overhyped, considering we haven't seen how they do chemistry-wise at all. Desmate says, why is the NFC East even in the playoffs this year? Why is the NFC East even a thing, is my question. Why is it even a thing? Look, the NFL system is very tough. You know, it's very tough to look at because really, you go and have a look at the Cardinals, Rams, and Seahawks. Even the 49ers, you can't even necessarily wipe them out just yet if they come home strong. You probably could, but in the same sense, you probably shouldn't. Really, 3 of these teams should be getting in, but it's not going to happen because you've got some dickhead team like the Philadelphia Eagles who are going to win that division and make it through. Or even, can you imagine if you see the New York Giants or the Washington, I nearly said the Skins, but Giants and Washington, can you imagine if they won the division? Like, that'd just be stupid. Especially, can you imagine this team topping the NFC East and making the playoffs with a record of like 4-12? Like, that is a dead set possibility. Not 4-12. Can you imagine that? That's a dead set possibility. Eagles should be getting at least 6 wins. At very least. They should be at least getting another 3 wins here. Yeah, that's tough. That's really strange. Tasmate said, that's right. Lewis Fans Football says Rams could win that division. Nah, they won't. No. Seattle's going to win the division, man. Seattle will win the division. Cardinals will come third, in my opinion. Rams come second, which is a very good season for them, considering I didn't really think they would be as high up as they are. I think the Cardinals are definitely over-impressing, considering where everyone thought of them pre-season as well. And then we move to the NFC North. Obviously, I think the Packers win the division. But it is still actually quite close, especially if they lose this week to the Colts, because the Colts are a damn well good team. So if they lose to the Colts this week, they go 7-3. Lions could potentially and probably go 5-5 this week. Vikings go to 5-5, and Bears more than likely go to 6-5. So no, they stay at 5-5 as well. Actually, 3 of those teams will be at 5-5, and the Packers would stay at 7-3. So that would still technically keep that one open. I do think the Packers win it though. I actually genuinely believe the Lions will come second. I think the Vikings come third and Bears come... I honestly don't think the Bears finish in the top 2. I didn't think it before the season, and I just think they'll fall apart. They're just not as good as their record suggests, even though their record doesn't suggest much at all. NFC South goes to... that's a tight one between the Saints and Buccaneers. Wow, the Falcons really disappointed me this year. I'll probably give that one to the... I'll probably give it to the Saints still. Oh, Drew Brees is out for a couple of weeks, though. Drew Brees is gone. DMAC Infinite says, what's your thoughts on the Dolphins this season? Def's no Super Bowl contenders, but much improved. Oh, yeah, you got to really get around the Dolphins, you know. No one really gave them too much hopes at all, and obviously they're second right now, 6-3. Tagovailoa obviously looking really good for a rookie, and just wish he had started, really, you know. Wish they didn't have to force feed the ball to a man that really just doesn't... just doesn't get the job done on a consistent level. So now Tagovailoa comes in. He's 6-3. They have a genuine chance of winning that division. You know, if the Bills keep slipping up, they slipped up last week, 7-3. Who do the Bills play this week? The Bills will play. I think the Bills have a bye. I bit my tongue. Bills have a bye. So Dolphins play. Who are the Dolphins playing? Dolphins will play the Broncos. They've got a good chance of winning that. Dolphins could genuinely be top of the division by the end of this week. No, they'll be second, but they'll be tied 7-3. They'll be tied 7-3. Wow. Dolphins have won 5 games in a row. That's outrageous. And Patriots, they're not bad. But yeah, wow, that's crazy. Jets, obviously, don't even look at me. Don't even talk to me about the damn well Jets. Lewis Fans Football says, I hope not. I hate the fact that Seattle win their division every year. Yeah, well, next year, you know, the Cardinals are coming through. Rams are still there. There's everything there. Connor Waters says, who is better, Patrick Mahomes or Russell Wilson? I think Russell Wilson. I personally think Patrick Mahomes, longevity-wise, will be the better of the two. But I think right this second, even though Russell Wilson's been a bit shaky the last couple of weeks, overall he's the better quarterback because he just doesn't have as many incredible targets like you've got with Kansas. Now, I'm not saying that the offense isn't OP for Seattle, but I definitely think that Travis Kelce, even Sammy Watkins as a relief kind of wide receiver. You've got Tyreek Hill. Just some big-time players, man. Like, really. And then now you brought in Le'Veon Bell. You've got Clyde Edwards-Helaire underneath as well. It's just crazy. Like, really, I want to see what Patrick Mahomes could have done without an absolute team to perfection built around him. But personally, for me, I'd say Russ, because Patrick Mahomes is still very young. You know, there's still a lot to prove for him. But he has won the MVP. He has won a Super Bowl. Could win a Super Bowl again. Could win another MVP again. And then we'll start to really get into a conversation about Russ and Patrick Mahomes. But overall, right this second, I'd still say Russell Wilson. He's proven it over a long period, which is why you've got to give him that. Tasman says Russ in the moment. Yeah, Russ in the moment. Okay, so where am I at? Where am I at right now? So we've gone up until... That's right. So we went up until the NFC South. So that's what we've got. So we've got Eagles, Seahawks, Packers, and Saints. Bucks will get in from the wild card, and I would say Cardinals get in. No, I'd say Rams get in from the wild card. I actually don't know if Cardinals will make it. I don't know if they'll be able to go the longevity of the season. So I'm going to say Rams and Bucks make the wild card. Go to American Football League Conference, AFC. I've got the Bills to take that out on top, but I genuinely do think the Dolphins could make the wild card. Really, I do think the Dolphins could make the wild card. So the Bills are going to top that. Chiefs obviously are going to top the AFC West. You've got the Steelers, Ravens. Steelers are probably going to top the AFC North there. They're 9-0. They haven't lost a game yet. Wow. 9-0 is just outrageous. So I'm going to say the Steelers go on with the job there. And then AFC South between the Colts and the Titans. I actually really like the way the Colts are playing. I'm going to give it to the Colts there. I honestly think the Colts are going to top that division. So I got the Bills, the Chiefs, Steelers, and Colts. And that's not changed at all. So that doesn't change the rest of the season. So then it really comes down to between the Ravens, the Titans, I guess the Raiders, and the Dolphins. Wow, that's actually really difficult over there in the AFC. Very, very difficult there. So Dolphins, I don't know if they'll be able to get it over those guys, to be honest with you. Ravens and Titans should be making it. They should be getting the wild card. But you can't count the Raiders. I will count out the Raiders. I'll put them aside. I'll put the Dolphins aside. I'll say it's going to be Ravens and Titans, but that's a really obvious pick. Honestly, it could be a little. No, I think Ravens and Titans should do it, but don't even look at me, Browns. I know the Browns are 6-3 as well, but really, I'm not even looking at the Browns. Shut up! Stop talking shit. Tasmania says Bills will win the division. Yeah, I think Bills win the division, but Miami's pushing them close. It's not like it's a necessarily really easy one there. It's not like it's a real simple one there for the Bills, because you got to realize the Dolphins have won like 4 or 5 in a row. 5 games in a row. They're only 1 win less. If they win this week, which they should, because they're playing some shit kicker team like the Denver Broncos, they're on top. They're on equal with the Bills. So I know that you immediately say, yeah, no, the Bills will win that division, but the Dolphins are still there. You know, the Dolphins are powering. Dasmay says Steelers probably lose divisional round. Well, big call. Big call considering they're 9-0 right now, man. It's very difficult to wipe them out of any game. D-Mac Infinite says, isn't there 3 wildcard spots at each conference this year? Is there really? I didn't even know that. Well, actually, you're probably right, actually. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think I heard that at the beginning of the year. I just haven't even noticed. I haven't even thought about it. If that's the case, then I'll give it to Ravens, Titans, and Dolphins. And then I'll give it to Bucks. Who's the other team? Bucks, Cardinals. Bucks, Cardinals. So AFC, I'd give it to Dolphins, Ravens, and Titans. And then for the NFC, I'd probably give it to the Cardinals, Bucks. And then it might actually come down to whoever gets the highest spot out of the NFC North between the Lions, Vikings, and Bears. Wow, if that's the truth, I actually think the Lions, Vikings, one of the Lions, Vikings, or Bears will probably get that. It could be the 49ers too. I just don't really think the 49ers have got what it takes to go the rest of the season the way they're going. They're just all shonky. They're real shonky. I actually think this is the best chance the Lions have got of making the playoffs. Looking pretty all right now. I think I might give that 3rd spot to the Lions. I don't think the Bears go the longevity of the season, and I think it's the Lions and Vikings, between the Lions and Vikings for that final 3rd spot, if that is true what you're saying. If that is true what you're saying, I'd give it to either the Vikings or the Lions as that 3rd spot behind, obviously, the Cardinals and Buccaneers, which is huge, which is absolutely huge. As a Lions fan, that'd be awesome to see. But 16-7 here. Second half has started, and Cardinals will receive. They're going to run this one out. They're going to get to the 15-20. They're going to lose. Wow, stupid play. They should have taken that one back for a touchback. It does make sense. I think it's true. Well, there you go. Well, then that's given me more hope of seeing the Lions potentially in the playoffs this year. We obviously lose first round, but holy shit, I'll take it. I will take it to the bank. Take it to the absolute bank right there. Is it raining right now? Geez, very misty. So 1st and 10 here from their own 20-yard line here for the Cardinals. Bit shaky when it came to anything, really. There was a lot of 3 and outs. Miles L says, go Hawks, baby. They're winning 16-7. Really should be up 20-7. DK Metcalf dropped an absolute sitter just at the end of halftime there. It ended up being a field goal, but nice little play there by the Cardinals. So 5-yard gain. They'll be 2nd and 5 from the 24-yard line. 2nd and 4, maybe, actually. 2nd and 4 from the 25-yard line. Seahawks definitely been the better team here, but in the same sense, they have also looked quite shaky. Jasmine says, didn't the Lions play in the playoffs in the 2016 or 2015? I think it was 2016, and we lost to Seattle. I think we lost to Cowboys in 2015, and we lost, which is bullshit, by the way, which is bullshit, Cowboys fans. Shut your mouth, Cowboys fans. I hate you. I hate every one of you. That's bullshit. There's no damn... Shut up. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. We won that game. You shut up, Cowboys fans. 2016, we lost Seattle, though, and we lost that one fairly. But yeah, we have never won a playoff game in my life. DMAC Infinite says, I do think Lions are much improved. Should be 5-4 if they didn't screw around that first game. Welcome to my life, my man. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life, my friend. If they didn't screw around that first game. Yeah, well, that's a Lions quote if I ever did see one. So 2nd and 4 here for the Cardinals on the 26-yard line. And, oh my God, I thought that was a fumble. I think he nearly fumbled it. I think he was very close to fumbling that, but... what's going on here? I'm trying to get my stream up so I can get the comments up. But yeah, that was they're going to lose some yardage there. The old bloody Cardinals there. So 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, and what's going on here? They're not making 20 yards at all. They didn't do too much in regards to the first half, and now they're starting off with the same old, same old. Murray, 10 for 15, 95 yards thrown, and it's going to be a flag here. Might be a false start. It looks like it's going to be a false start here. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Wow. They are starting off same old here. 2 likes away from 30, by the way, guys. 2 likes away from 30. Smack that thumbs up button if you have not already. So, 95 yards thrown from Murray. People were expecting this to be a high-scoring shootout with a lot of yards thrown. Both players to get 300 yards. But right now... I don't even know if either of them get 300 yards. Wilson definitely looking the better though, actually. That's gonna be a incompletion. I thought. No, wow, late flag. Wow, I disagree. I think that ball had already gone past him. If they call pass interference here, I don't think so. Is that Quandre Diggs? That's missed by a mile. It could be. That could be helmet to helmet, actually. That could be helmet. No. Yeah, it is helmet to helmet. And that was on Hopkins, too. So, wow. So, that is going to be a helmet to helmet. And they're going to get a nice little flag there for the Cardinals. So, that's going to save them. That's going to save their bacon. Miles L says, we're playing a lot better defense, which makes me happy. You are, but you also just gave up a real stupid flag. Real stupid flag there. Wow. Quandre Diggs with a personal foul, and that's going to give a first down here to the Cardinals. That is an ouchie, ouchie, ouchie mama. That's an ouchie, ouchie, ouchie mama. And offense, hey, BKR, hello, mate. How you doing? Kyler Murray drops back. Yeah, Hopkins, that was a bad throw there. That was a real bad throw there from Murray. Quandre Diggs, he's locking down DeAndre Hopkins really well, though, in this game. You got to really commend him for that. Especially considering the game that Hopkins came off last week with the height there. Murray out to the right. Oh, easy play. Christian Kirk, easy play. First down. So they're going to get a first down here on the 47-yard line. Thailand says, do you think the Hopkins catch last week was the best catch ever? Best catch ever. Big call. Really awesome catch. Obviously, very difficult catch. And obviously, very crucial catch for the Cardinals season. Definitely up there. Maybe Des Bryant's one. Might be a bit. Here we go. Kyler Murray underneath. Oh, jeez. Bad pass again. Kyler Murray, dude. That should be an easy reception there for Hopkins. Kyler Murray has been having an absolute horrendous game, in my opinion. Really, it's not been a great game by any means. That should be an easy throw there for a 10, 11-yard gain to Hopkins. Like, I'm sorry, but come on, man. I know you're throwing across the body, but... really, that should be taken there. That should be thrown into his basket, and that should be a 10, 15-yard play potentially. But it was definitely one of the best catches, Thailand. Great catch under the pressure. So 2nd and 10 here. That was just an absolute machine of a play. 2nd and 10 here, and they're not going to run it. He's going to drop back, and that's going to be a nice catch there by Christian Kirk. So Christian Kirk is the guy who's looking to majority of today. Miles Ellis says, I think Kyle's shoulder's hurt. Yeah, we saw that before. But in the same sense, that didn't really look like a hurt shoulder kind of mistake. That just looked like what he's been doing all game in regards to not being able to find the man. Like, he's still going. He's not going deep, which is what we're seeing from the fact that his shoulder's hurt. I don't think he's losing the accuracy, though, because of it, because this is what he does from time to time each week as well. It's not like his accuracy is pinpoint. He's a great quarterback. He will be great. Still young. But, we do definitely see this from time to time. So, Carla here is going to try and get out to the right. He's going to throw that one away. No one in the vicinity, though. No one in the vicinity. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Wow, close. He was outside. Lucky. He was outside, so we'll get away with that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 here. 12 minutes 38 to go here of the third quarter. Russell Wilson with 2 throwing touchdowns in the first half. Wasn't that fantastic, but still did his job. Hopkins needs to try, and Hopkins, I know he's getting locked down by Quandre Diggs right now, but he really needs to try and get into this game because otherwise the Cardinals have no other option right now. I know Christian Kirk's doing his job, but Hopkins needs to be that number 1 right now. He needs to really get into this game. Going to the left-hand side, he's going to be open at the left-hand side. Wow, he would have been open there. And that's a mistake there from Kyler Murray. I'm sorry, but he was going to be open. He broke his receiver. He broke the defender, sorry, and he was away down that left side edge. So I honestly think that he should... Anyway... All right, he throws it underneath for a 4-yard gain instead of probably either getting a touchdown or a good chunk of 40 yards. So, no, that could be, 25, 30 yards because they're at 36 yards. So if they'll get a field goal minimum here, you'd imagine 36 yards out. Should be getting a field goal in this situation, and they're going to get it over to, there we go. Hopkins gets the ball, and that will be a catch. I think it's a first down here. And he will. Either way, they're going to go for this. Either way. But I'm pretty certain that's a first down there. Here we go. Will he get it? Get it. Yeah, it's a first down for sure. There's no way you can say it's a first down. So they will move the chains. Cardinals not doing too bad in this drive. Not doing too badly. So DeAndre Hopkins with 2 receptions and 13 yards. Well, not his most outstanding game. But the defense on him has been great. So they're going to lose a lot of yards there. Wow. Well done, lads. Oh, wow. That's going to be a horse collar, isn't it? This could be a horse collar here. So Bobby Wagner's going to get fouled. He's going to get flagged. He's going to get flagged here, the old Bobby Wagner. Oh, that's going to be face mask, I think, maybe. And a horse collar. I'm pretty sure there was a face mask and a horse collar there. That means it's first down. This is going to be a flag for sure. Yeah, automatic first down. All right, so that's going to definitely move them up quite. That's a very lucky call there because obviously if they don't get that, they lose like 5 yards. So it is a horse collar. So 11 and a half minutes to go here, third quarter. And the Cardinals, they're in the red zone right now. They're looking good for a potential touchdown right now. 15 yards out. So 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Obviously, this game right now is to lead the NFC West. A very crucial game between these two teams. Kyler gets out of the right for a little bit of a screen. And they will make maybe 4 yards, 3-4 yards there. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. 11 minutes left here, third quarter. So if they could score a touchdown here and bring it within... They would bring it within 2 points. Ooh. Very tight one, especially considering that Wilson, although they should be up 3 touchdowns, they should have gotten another touchdown there at the end of that first half. 2nd and 7 here. 13 yards out. No matter what, they're going for this on 4th. I don't care if they're like bloody 4th and 400. 133 yards thrown now from Murray. Wow, okay, so that's changed. It was 90 just a few moments ago. And Murray's going to drop out to the left-hand side underneath. Wow, bad pass. Very lucky, though, they're going to catch that one. Very lucky. I think that's going to be a first down. I think it's a first down. I think it'll be a 1st and goal here at the 4-yard line. That's a shocking throw, but he's going to get it. Shocking throw, but he will get it. So I think this will be a first down here at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Here we go. Wow, they're showing the screen for sure here. This is an unbelievable screen showing. Unbelievable screen showing here over the top, and that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Wow, that's an easy touchdown. Wow, that is an easy touchdown. So Arnold's going to score there. Touchdown, Dan Arnold. That was a really easy touchdown. That defense was absolutely shocking. That was a really, really easy touchdown there. Wow, that defense just then was just terrible. He was just, what was he doing? What was he thinking that was going on here? Pushing him, just didn't do anything. That was terrible D. Terrible D. So it's going to be 16-13 here. Desmond says, where was the defense? The defense was there, but it was shocking defense. He was there. There was a man there, but it was absolutely shocking defense. So he will slot the kick too. So it's going to be a 2-point game here. Russell Wilson needs to get a drive going here. Cardinals are coming in red hot to start this second half. That was They start out here with the opening drive, and they get some points on the board. They get a touchdown. Didn't do anything in that first half, but now they're doing something in the second half. There you go. So 16-14. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Big time bango. I never actually said who I would think would actually win the Super Bowl, though. So, yeah, with those 3 spots, I still think the Lions get knocked out first round. I still think the Vikings get knocked out first round if they out of those 2. Same with the Cardinals. Or Cardinals maybe not, depending on who they play. If the Cardinals were to play a team like the Eagles, anyone who plays that NFC East winner is going to get through that first round. I actually think the Cardinals could beat the Bucs. I do. I think the Cardinals might be able to beat the Bucs. But then again, Kyler Murray versus Tom Brady, you really got to back him in the big dog there with the experience. Saints will have Drew Brees back within 2-3 weeks. I think they'll go deep, but I'm kind of unimpressed. I'm just not too high up on the Saints this year. Desmond says, I thought Ravens, but nah. Ravens to win this year. Ooh, big call. I don't think so. I think they've definitely been shaky. 6-3. Let's go have a look at what their games have been like this year. So they beat the Browns 38-6. Beat the Texans 33-16. Then lost the Chiefs 34-20. Beat Washington 31-17. Beat the Bengals 27-3. Beat the Eagles 30-28. Wow, very close game there. Lost the Steelers 28-24. Beat the Colts 24-10 and lost to the Patriots 23-17. That's not all their games. That's not all their games right there. So I can't remember who their other team was that they lost. So they lost the Chiefs and they've lost the Steelers. They've lost the Chiefs, Steelers, and the Patriots. They're 3 pretty damn well good teams. So really, they haven't really beat any good teams this year. They beat the Texans. They beat the Washington. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Eagles. They beat the Colts, a decent team. Besides the Colts, they've actually not beaten any good teams. Besides the Colts, they've actually beaten all pretty shit kicker teams. AJ Ellis says, hey Blaze, Saints will lose this week without Drew. Who are the Saints playing this week? Saints are playing... Who are the Saints playing this week? Saints are playing the Falcons. Ooh. Jameis Winston's still a good quarterback, man. I know he throws a lot of interceptions, and he's not exactly the great decision maker, but he is still a pretty decent, damn well quarterback when it comes to it. He can throw some yardage, and especially against the Falcons D. I have picked up Falcons D in my fantasy, but really, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. He still has a decent arm on him. So you can't really underrate Jameis Winston too much because he can still throw for 400 to 500 damn well yards. It's just his decision making that unfortunately doesn't make it good for him. But he'll still give it a crack, man. He'll still come out and they've got a good damn well team for it. Oh, good return there. Wow, if he breaks away there, it's a touchdown to Reed. But no, he gets taken down there about 28-yard line. Look, I tipped Falcons to win the Super Bowl, and that's an absolute mistake and a half. I think the Saints still win that game with Jameis Winston, to be honest with you. I still think the Saints win that game. When is that game? What time is that game? That game is on at the same time as 6 a.m. Oh, Lions-Panthers game. Otherwise, I would have done that. Yeah, I'll be doing my Lions stream. I will be streaming my Lions game. I will not be doing that game, my friends. How dare you assume I'll be doing that game. All right, so 1st and 10 here, 10 minutes to go here, third quarter, 16-14 here to the Seahawks, 28-yard line. And they're going to run this ball, I would assume, unless they're doing a play action. They are doing a play action, just like always. And good throw and great catch there by Metcalf. Metcalf still going. He's going to get to the 50-yard line. Ouch. Jeez, Cardinals fans would not be happy with that one. That looked like a pretty cheeky little 10-yard play. But the subtle step, Metcalf grabs it and then cuts on the outside. Wow, nice step around the outside. Comes back on the inside, gains another 5 yards. Ouch. AJ Ellis says, I hate these lime green jerseys by the Seahawks. Yeah, they're not my favourite. I don't mind lime green usually with this team, but obviously this isn't exactly my favourite because it's just too in your face, this jersey, in my opinion. They're going to run this ball here. They're running this ball through Carlos Hyde for sure. 1st and 10 here at the 50-yard line, and wow, play action again. Wilson underneath, great throw. Oh, Metcalf. Wow, that should have been a reception for about 12, 13 yards. And then it could turn into a pick. But he will drop that ball. It does bounce in the air, but the Cardinals can't pick it off. So DK Metcalf will drop that little lolly there. Thailand says, will Murray have a better career than Wilson? No, I think Russell Wilson is no. I don't think Kyler Murray. It depends. It depends if he stays at Arizona. I don't know if Arizona have what it takes mentally right now, anyway, unless they change their entire mentality at the franchise to win the Super Bowl. So really, you can't even compare the two at the moment. I just don't think Arizona are even close mentally. Nice throw there by Russell Wilson for a 10-yard gain. Boom. That's going to be it was 2nd and 10, and now it'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Very nice throw there by Russell Wilson. And they are moving the chains. And really, they should have been moving the chains even more if DK Metcalf didn't drop it. I think Murray will have a great career. But do I think Murray is the kind of quarterback that's going to win the Super Bowl is a big question, especially when he's going to be competing his entire career with Patrick Mahomes. He's got Joe Burrow coming through. You got Tua Tagovailoa, who looks like he's going to be fantastic. There are some huge quarterbacks at the moment across a very large range. I know this happens all the time. Oh, great run there. Great run there for about 7 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 here. I know this happens all the time, but it's like I just don't know when I compare him long-term right now, thinking about it, whether Kyler Murray is going to be able to outdo these kind of guys. And to think about Kyler Murray versus Russell Wilson, no, I think Wilson overall is definitely the overall better quarterback, in my opinion. But, analysts always say stupid shit like this all the time. I could get clipped right now and, 10 years down the track, Kyler Murray could win 5 Super Bowls in a row. You never know. That's going to be a flag here against the Hawks. Flag here against the Hawks. Wow. Flag here against the Hawks. So that's going to put them back about 5. That's going to put them back 5 yards, I think. So they're going to be, 1st and 15. 1st and 20. Wow. I don't know what it was. I couldn't really hear it, but 1st and 20 there. So 16th receptions for 20 throws here for Wilson. 157 yards and 2 touchdowns thrown. Should be 3, but DK Metcalf dropped an absolute sitter. And Wilson here drops back. Nothing going on here. Wilson running out to the left-hand side. We'll run it. Great run. We'll get about 10 yards there. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Dad's mate says Murray might win 1 Super Bowl, but don't see it at the moment. Does he? Do you think that they'll have the defense though? Didn't Isaiah, I can't remember his last name. Didn't Isaiah go to the Cardinals in the draft? He was a really good defensive player. Really damn good defensive player in college. I can't think of his name right now. Gee whiz, it's skipping my mind. But who did they pick up in the draft, the Cardinals? He was a very good player. They need to fix their defense. They really need to fix their defense, the Cardinals. You can have an awesome offense, but if you don't have a great defense, you're done with. Mr. TP says Dolphins got a good D. Do they? That's going to be a cheeky little run there for about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7, I would assume. 3rd and 7. I'm going to go. I haven't watched too many Dolphins games to be completely fair to you, but they are 6 and 3, so you can't complain with that. Dolphins gave up 17 to the. Sorry, they gave up 21 of the Chargers, 31 of the Cardinals, 17 of the Rams, 17 to the Niners, 13 Jags, Patriots 21. It doesn't look terrible, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's great. They're still giving up some decent points there. But obviously their offense is where it's at right now. 3rd and 7 here, and also no expectations. You've got to appreciate that for Dolphins fans out there. And Wilson drops back here, needs 7 yards. Underneath play. Oh, great play. Oh, Lockett, what are you doing? Lockett needs to be diving there. In my opinion. Lockett needs to be diving there. He gets a 1st down if he dives there, but I think he was a little bit nervous of getting cut out underneath. Lockett grabs that one, steps on the inside. His ankle nearly got broken here too. I think he needs to dive there, lads. Oh, man, his ankle nearly got done there, but I think he really needs to dive there in that situation, and he gets a 1st down. That was scary. That was scary stuff there. That was very scary stuff there with the ankles. Oh, punch is thrown. Oh, there's going to be some ejections here. There was definitely punches thrown just now. Oh, don't tell me DK Metcalf. Oh, my God. I think Metcalf's thrown a punch. He's going to be gone. Oh, no. Metcalf might be done here. Wow. Mr. Tibbetts is Chris Carson playing. No, man. No. It's Carlos Hyde here. There's a fight here. Now, I wonder who's getting ejected here. Is that don't... Oh, for a second, I thought that was Hopkins for a second there. Is this Cardinals players fighting each other? What's going on here? Metcalf comes in. That looked like Cardinals players were fighting each other at first. 15-yard penalty at the end of the play. Okay, so Seattle are actually going to get a first down here. It's all over the shop. Are there Cardinals players fighting with each other? I know DK Metcalf got into a fight there, but like... Okay, so nothing's going to happen there. Nothing's actually going to happen there. There's no ejections, nothing. So, 1st and 10 here, but the... wow, okay. Sport Reaction says throwing punches with helmets on. Yeah, I know. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing here. At the end of the play. Okay, so what's the 15 yards for? I can't hear it, guys. I can't hear it. So please let me know in the chat why did he just come over there? Why did he just come over to DK Metcalf? What did DK do? DK was just walking. What's going on here? Is that Fitzpatrick? No, sorry, Jeez, that was strange. So Seattle, they're going to get a 1st and 10 here. 17 yards out. That was really strange. I don't understand what that fight was about at all. Good run here. Very good run. Should be touchdown. Should be touchdown. Should be touchdown. Oh, no, he's taken out. Oh, is it a touchdown? I'm not sure. It could be a 1-yard play. No, is it going to be touchdown? I'm not sure. It's going to be 1st and goal here. So I think he's at the 1-yard line. That will be 1st and goal. So Carlos Hyde nearly gets onto the outside there. No, it'll be 2 yards out. So it'll be 1st goal here from the 2-yard line. They're probably going to run this. They are going to run it, and that will be a touchdown. Touchdown, Seattle. So, Carlos Hyde, bingo, will score a touchdown. Bing, boom, 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 touchdown. Carlos Hyde will run that one through very easily. So, it'll be 22-14 here to the Seattle Seahawks. Mr. TP says, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Thanks, man. Thank you. So, yeah, easy touchdown there for Carlos Hyde. Just runs that one straight through. You're not stopping him there. Look at that. That was terrible D, and he will run that one straight out to a little step-a-runo to the right side. So, 5 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter, and it will be 22-14 game. Now, obviously, if they get this, this kick here, it'll be a 9-point game. So, still a 2-score game. If he misses it, oh, he gets it just. Wow. He gets it just. Wow. Isaiah Wilson was the guy I was thinking about, I think, by the way. He will get that one. So it's going to be 23-14, 9-point game. So now they, at very minimum, need 2 scores rather than just an 6-point touchdown plus the 2-point extras. So it will be 9 points to Seattle here. Big time leaders. Could actually be up 30-14 if DK Metcalf didn't drop his damn well lollies. If he didn't drop his damn well lollies, DK Metcalf would have been all over the top of it. But he did drop his damn well lollies. So now we just wait for Seattle to kick this ball back to the Cardinals. But yeah, that was a very crucial penalty. That they very crucial unsportsmanlike conduct flag that they... very crucial unsportsmanlike conduct, because otherwise it would have just been a 4th and 2, and I doubt whether Seattle would have gone for that on 4th and 2. I really doubt it. I think they might have kicked that. They could have gone for it. You never know. But I really doubt they would have gone for it on 4th and 2 when they were up like they were. I think they were up by... Oh, they were up by 2 points. They could have gone for it, actually. They could have gone for it. So either way, it's probably still fine. But yeah, wow, that's a very crucial flag there that turns into a 100% touchdown rather than a potential turnover. Rams-Bucks will be pretty good. I think Bucks win that game, though. I think Bucks take that one out, especially the way they're playing. Who they beat last week? I think they beat the Seahawks, actually. Did they last week, the Rams? I think they won by about 7 points or so. Yeah, Russ didn't have a great game at all. Didn't have a good game too much at all there. Mr. TP says Cards got no rush D. They got no D at the moment. No D. Thailand says Cardinals missing Chandler Jones. A bit of Chandler Jones action. Look, Cardinals need so much more than just Chandler Jones on defense. You know, the Cardinals really struggle on defense. They always have, and they always will. You know, they've got a great offense. They need so much more than what they've got, though. You know, they're a very similar team to, like, they're a much improved Bengals, but in the same sense, the Bengals have a lot to work on in regards to their defense. They've got a good offense, but not a great defense. Cardinals have a great offense and a pretty average defense. Bengals have a decent offense, but a really bad defense. So it's like they're in a very similar position. Just obviously Cardinals are a lot more improved on that, but they're in a similar position though in regards to just needing to completely overhaul really the defense. I guess that's what they were doing with the draft when they got Isaiah. Mr. TB says Chandler Jones and John Bones. John Bones. Brothers. John Bones. Big Bones. He's looking fit at the moment. He's looking damn well fit. So 5 minutes left here. Just letting you know it's raining, by the way, if you wanted to get those pillows from outside. So 5 minutes left here, third quarter. Sorry, guys. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Wow. And that's going to be an absolutely horrific return there. That's going to be an absolutely horrific return there by the Cardinals. And they're going to be on their own 9-yard line here. They're going to be on their own 9-yard line here. And it is not looking fantastical. Not looking fantastical here. What an idiot. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, what an idiot. Why would you give away the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty in that situation, especially on 4th and 2? If it's on first down or second down, yeah, exactly right. Think. Exactly right. They get a good stop there to make it 4th and 2, and then he goes and gives away that penalty. What an idiot. All right, so 5 minutes to go, third quarter. On their own 10-yard line here. Wow, Cardinals are backed up massively. Oh, wow, this could be safety. No, he's going to get out of it. Wow, he's actually going to get... Wow, he's going to get to probably an 8-yard play there. Nearly got safety, though. Nearly got safety. Lewis Fans Football says, who do you think will win the NFL and who do you think will be in the Super Bowl? Well, I already kind of went through this before, man. But I'll quickly go have a look again. Who did I say? I think I said Seahawks. I think I said Seahawks to do it, and I also said Seahawks or Packers. Oh, they're going to run this one, and they're going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and 1 here. 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches. 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches. I don't think he gets the first down there. It'll be too short. So it'll be 3rd and inches or 3rd and 1. I say 3rd and 1. Yeah, I think Seahawks, and to be honest with you, I think Seahawks, and I still probably think the Chiefs, mate. I still think the Chiefs. I know it's a bit boring there, but it can be boring all you like, but I still think the Chiefs get it. So 3rd and inches here for the Cardinals. Very important that they get this. If they get sacked here, I don't know if they wouldn't go for this. If they stay at 4th and inches, they probably still go for it, even though they're on their own 19-yard line. They're going to run this one, and it's an easy play. Easy play there. Not too sure why they played the pass defense there for Seattle. It's going to be a first down here. I don't know why they'd go the pass defense. They're 3rd and inches. Of course, they're going to run this play right down the center to try and get this one over the line. Makes no sense there. So 4 minutes to go here, third quarter. 9 points the difference. Like I said, guys, this will define who is the leader of the NFC West. So this is a very big game. I'm still nearly backing in at 37-30. I wouldn't necessarily be shocked. That's going to be a great catch there by... Is that Hopkins? That is Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins will grab that one for about a 12-yard gain. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here. They're moving the chains, getting out of a bad situation. Getting out of a cheeky, bad situation there. So it'll be 1st and 10. Hopkins is the man they need to look towards. They need to get him going. They need to get him cracking on. 32-yard line, 1st and 10. And they're going to run this play. Interesting decision there. And they're going to get 2 yards there. Very interesting decision. No idea why they're running that play. Maybe just because... It's going to be a flag here. This could even be a 5-yard loss. This could actually be a 5-yard loss here. It could be 1st and 15. Could be a holding call here, actually. I'm not too sure. It could be a holding call. They're definitely backing up, for sure. This is on Arizona, yeah. So it's going to be on the offense, and this is holding. There you go. So that's a 10-yard penalty. So it's going to be, what is it? 1st and 20. 1st and 20 here. I never understood that run call, though. I really didn't. I never understood the run call. Mr. TP says, hide and lock it down on my multi. Only need Hopkins and Kirk for touchdown. Hopkins is starting to slowly come into the game. He's got about 2 receptions in the past 5 throws by Murray. Kirk, I don't know if Hopkins and Kirk are going to score a touchdown, though. Kirk's been pretty prominent in this game, though. 1st and 18 now, actually. 1st and 18. And Murray gets that one out to the left, and he'll get slapped up. So for about 1 or 2 yard gain there. So it's going to be 2nd and 16. 2nd and... Lewis Fans Football says, do you think we have a chance of making the playoffs? In my opinion, we'll go 8-8. But I don't know who you support. What do you mean we? I don't know who you support, my man. You got to tell me who you support. So 2nd and 16 here. 2.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Cardinals here on the 26-yard line on their side of the field. Kyler Murray, they're going 5 wide here. So 2nd and 16 on their own 26-yard line. Bit of a situation. No, that's going to come back for... That's going to be a flag. This could be a false start, 5-yard penalty. Lewis Fans Football says, Detroit, lovely work. Detroit, get around him. It is a false start. So it's going to be back to a... it's going to be 2nd and 21 here. Wow. 2nd and 21. I think we can. I think because there's 3 positions this year, it's going to come down to between us and the Vikings, in my opinion. I don't think the Bears will make it towards there in the end. I think Lions and Vikings will battle it out. I think that the Buccaneers and Cardinals... Buccaneers and Cardinals will take those other 2 spots. Oh, hold on. And... Sorry, Buccaneers and... Oh, yeah. So it's between the... It could actually be the Buccaneers, Cardinals, and Rams, to be honest with you. It probably is going to be the Buccaneers, Cardinals, and Rams. I actually completely skipped over that before. Because 3 spots. I'm pretty sure it could be Buccaneers, Cardinals, and Rams, not even between the Lions and Bears, to be honest with you. Cardinals could fall off, but I still think they'll stick it around. So I think, I don't know, man. I think Lions, I tipped us for 9 and 7 at the beginning of the year. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Even though we're at 4 and 5, we should be 5 and 4, to be honest with you. Should be 5 and 4, to be completely honest with you. But 3rd and 2 here. Kyler Murray goes out to the left-hand side, throws it underneath, and that is a catch. It is a catch there for DeAndre Hopkins. So they're trying to really bring DeAndre Hopkins into the game now, and he is picking up some receptions. A minute to go here of the 3rd quarter. 23-14 to the Seahawks. But they're not at the halfway. Actually, have they gone past? No, they're about 44-yard line here, the Cardinals. But they're 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. I'm pretty certain Murray's going to try and look for this one down DeAndre Hopkins' way because he's bringing in everything that gets thrown his direction at the moment. And he is looking towards him. No, and that's going to be incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. I think that was Kirk there he's looking for. Thailand says, what got you interested in American football? I just love sport, man. I love all different sports. You know, I'm a massive Cubbies fan. I stream every Cubs game, and I just love my American sport. I actually was an American football fan. My first ever team was the Lions before the Cubs, because before I went to Chicago. Otherwise, I would have been a Bears fan after going to Chicago. But no, I just love all sports, man. I stream everything. I do all different teams, all different sports, everywhere. Lewis Fans Football says, in my opinion, we should have beat Chicago and New Orleans, putting it 6-3. Yep, we should have, but we didn't. So that's a problem. Oh, underneath there, and that is going to be a nice play here. Look at this. Hopkins underneath. Fantastic play there by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is just piling the receptions right now. He's piling the receptions. So, wow, terrible defense there by, I think that's Bobby Wagner, actually. I think that was Bobby Wagner who slipped over there on DeAndre Hopkins, and he gets away there for a nice 15, 20-yard game. So it's going to be... So Hopkins had 5 receptions for 51 yards. And Murray's dropped back here. I think free play. I think this is a free play here. He will throw it across here to Christian Kirk. Larry Fitzgerald. I think this is a free play. If it's not, it might not be a free play. It could be actually a holding on Arizona here. I'm not sure. So it's 1st and 10. Honestly, could be a 2nd and 20 here. Sorry, 1st and 20 here. He's actually offside. Yeah, it was a free play. I don't know why he threw a short ball there. Why is he throwing a short ball? Should be throwing deep. There for a free play. Looking for DeAndre Hopkins, just throwing it deep into the end zone. We all know what happened last week, lads. So 15 seconds left here of the 3rd quarter. I don't know if they are going to go for a play here, I think. 10 seconds left. They are going to go for a play. They're probably going to run this. 7 seconds left here of the quarter. And 5, 4, 3, 2. They're not going to run anything here. They're going to let go 4th quarter. So the 4th quarter. So 3-quarter time. It is 23-14 to Seattle. 23-14 to Seattle. But the Cardinals, they are knocking on the door here. And they are very close. They will at least, at very minimum, get a field goal here because they're in prime position. So it will be 23-17 if they get locked down by Seattle. But otherwise, they definitely have a good opportunity to make it 23-21. DeAndre Hopkins has piled in 3 receptions in the last 2 minutes. So they're definitely looking for him majority of the time. And he came up with a nice little pickup there. I'm surprised he's not on 6 receptions, actually. I swear he was. But That's another pick up there by DeAndre Hopkins and gets the chains continuously moving, which is exactly what they want to see. Seattle obviously have looked shaky on offense. DK Metcalf has been doing quite well, but, and Tyler Lockett's been looked at, but they're not doing too bad in regards to the old defense, the Cardinals. I know there's 23 points given up, but it's not as bad as we kind of were expecting. Lewis Fans Football says, this ain't a one-score game, but it's still extremely close. This is about to be a one-score game. This is about to be a one-score game, man. They definitely are in position here to make it a one-score game, and really, they're probably going to look at making it a 2-point game because I think they'll score a touchdown at the end of this. I think they will. I don't think they're going to go. I think they'll go for it on fourth. If fourth is is what eventuates. If they don't seem to be able to actually get that first down, I still think they'll still go for it on fourth, and they won't go for the field goal because I feel like they know that Seattle are probably going to still score a touchdown in this game. They didn't score a touchdown in that third quarter, and I really think that they're going to make sure they get a touchdown in this fourth quarter, Seattle. So for Cardinals to win this game, I expect them to at least get 31 points, 32 points, because I think Seattle are going to get 30 points, and I still think they're probably going to go for the extra the 2-point. The extra 2 points because I don't think that because obviously they missed their original pat. They missed their kicker quite a while ago for the first touchdown. For the second touchdown when they made it 13 to 0, whatever it was. So if they get a 2-point conversion, that'll make it a 31-14 game. Then that'll obviously be 21, 28, and 31. So that would be a two touchdowns and a 3-point field goal, the difference. But obviously, that's all regardless because Cardinals are about to get a touchdown here to make it a 2-point game. And then we'll obviously Seattle probably get the 2-point conversion, and then obviously they'll be still up by a touchdown and a field goal in comparison. So, fourth quarter about to get started here. Obviously, Arizona here with the ball. Really, they should be scoring here. They should definitely be scoring at a very minimum of 3-point field goal. Lewis Fans Football says, Arizona needs 17 points in one quarter, which is unlikely, but Seattle don't have a defense. Yeah, look, that's right. Seattle doesn't have a defense, but they've been pretty good in this game. Seattle's defense in this game has been pretty decent. They've definitely locked down Hopkins until late in that third quarter, really. But now Hopkins, obviously, the big-time plays coming in. We saw what he did last week, and let's see if he can do it again. So 15 minutes left here of the game. The final quarter is underway. 9 points the difference, 9 points the difference. And they're going to run this ball here. Nice play. That's a touchdown. Oh, man. So it's going to be a nice play there for about maybe 12 yards to Kenyon Drake. A nice little run underneath. First and goal here at the 3 or the 4 yard line. And Arizona looking very hot here for a touchdown. By the way, guys, don't forget, if you haven't liked yet, smack that thumbs up button. 3 likes away from 40. We're on 37 right now. 3 likes away from 40. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. Alrighty. So it is at the 3 yard line. So it's going to be first and goal at the 3 yard line here. Kyler Murray might look to run this ball in here. And he will not. He'll give it off to Kenyon Drake. And Drake will get taken down at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be second and goal here at the 3 yard line. Kyler Murray's has thrown for 1 touchdown and ran in a touchdown in his last 5 games, the first ever quarterback to do it. So he needs to score a touchdown here if he wants to. He needs to score a touchdown himself by running it in if he wants to keep that record up and make it 6 games in a row. But they're obviously going to be looking for that. They're going to try and force him to throw this ball, and I think he's going to throw this now because the run just didn't seem to work on that play. They didn't make any yardage, and now they're going to have to look towards probably Hopkins or Kirk to grab this one in. I think he's possibly looking at Kirk here. For this one. It's going to come off here for Kyler. Kyler runs around, and he will get taken down to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be third and goal here at the 3 yard line. I'm telling you, don't run this ball right now. I don't understand why they keep running this ball. He's been taken down here at the line of scrimmage for no yardage. Again, so stop running this ball. Try and throw this ball to either DeAndre Hopkins or Christian Kirk. They've been both having pretty decent game, both of them. You know, DeAndre Hopkins with 5 receptions so far, and Christian Kirk has been playing pretty decently as well. I think he's about 5 receptions as well. Look to the pass here. And a quick snap, over the top. Oh, touchdown. Easy touchdown too. Is that Chase Edmonds? I think Chase Edmonds. Yeah, is it Chase Edmonds? I think it was Chase Edmonds there with the touchdown. It's going to be 23-20 here with the kick to come, obviously, to make it 23-21. You're obviously not going for the 2-point, but that is a great touchdown there. That was just so open. He lofts it up. I didn't know if that was going to drop down for him. I thought that was going to just keep going too far, but it drops down perfectly. Drops down perfectly right in the basket, and there was absolutely no one around. So touchdown, Arizona. Tyler says Robert Whitaker or Israel Adesanya. Get around Whitaker. The Aussie. Israel Adesanya, the Kiwi. Ooh, boo. No, I got to get around both of them. Get around both the Trans-Tasman brothers. Oh, nearly missed that. That would have been crucial. But it's going to be 23-21, so we will slot that one. Russell Wilson, you need to look at getting a touchdown here, mate, because the Cardinals, they are coming, son. They are coming down, son. They're coming. So that was really open, too. That was a broken play in the defense from Seattle. Sport reacted to a touchdown. Exactly right. But he slotted it. Absolutely slotted it. And it wasn't Hopkins or it wasn't Kirk. It was what's his name? It was Chase Edmonds. You know, the backup running back to Kenyon Drake, really. He's really regarded as the backup running back. I think he was the starting running back before Kenyon Drake came, actually. No, David Johnson was there. Well, David Johnson's always injured. So when David Johnson wasn't injured, I'm pretty certain that Chase Edmonds was the main guy there in Arizona. Not that he's that great. He's pretty average. Sorry. When I just touched my neck just then, I touched that part of the throat. Gee whiz. But yeah, I think Chase Edmonds was the main guy there. But yeah, he's scored a touchdown there, very nice. And Seattle are going to be forced to do something here. AJ Ellis says, so far, Blaze, you're 86 for 147 euro tips this season. Really? Firstly, wow, for you actually keeping up with this. Firstly, wow. And secondly, that's not bad. That's actually not bad, considering that I tipped the Falcons to be fantastic this year. Wow, 86 for 147 is actually outrageous. That's really quality. That's over 50%. That's like 60%. I'll take that. Especially, guys, if you don't know what he's talking about here, so I did a preseason prediction. I hope this is what you're talking about here, AJ. But I did a preseason prediction where I went through every game and tipped every game, literally every game for every round. And then we got to all the way to Super Bowl. I tipped the Falcons for the Super Bowl, so it could never have been perfect. But wow, that's crazy. 86 for 147. That's actually impressive. I'll take that. I'll take that shout all day long. Who did I tip for this game? I would have tipped Seattle, right? I think I would have tipped Seattle. So yeah, I tipped every single game from week 1 all the way through the Super Bowl. And if I'm at 86 from 147, that is very impressive. Actually, I'm going to look at the percentage. How much percentage? Here, 167? I'm going to get the percentage up right now. I'm going to get my percentage up right now. Lewis Fans Football says Falcons got no chance of making the playoffs. Man, every one of these tips was done before the season started. Literally every week and every game, this tip was done before the season started. So I thought the Falcons had a really good offense and their defense wasn't bad. I thought they were actually going to have a really good year, and they didn't. But every single tip was done before the season started. So yeah, they're not making the playoffs. But before the season started, they had a good chance, in my opinion. It's all great in hindsight. 86, 147 percentage. Of 86 out of 147. What percentage is that? Probably at 60? 58.5%. I'll take that. I'll take that for a preseason demo predictions. Gee whiz. HL says you took Arizona in this game. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're about to go 58.4% rather than 58.5%. Why would I take Arizona in this game? Jeez, that's interesting. Why would I take Arizona in this game? I slap myself in the face. Why did I take Arizona in this game? Well, that's good. Good chance still. It's 23-21. Very good chance still. So, 1st and 10 here. 17 completions from 21 throws here for Wilson. Pretty decent game in regards to his completion rate. 162 yards thrown. 2 touchdowns as well, obviously. They're going to start to slow down this play, and they're going to, play action there. Play action. He's going to run it. He's going to run it himself. He'll go for a 4-yard gain. Wilson, I know you want to slow play down, but I think you really need a touchdown, mate. I definitely think that Arizona will get another touchdown in this game, so I think Wilson really needs to be looking at throwing this ball a little bit more than he is right now. Thailand says, what drugs are you on when you pick the Falcons? Brother, look at this from my perspective before the season start. They bring in Todd Gurley. Matt Ryan usually has a bad season, then a really good season, then a bad season, then a really good season. Last year was a bad season. The year before that was a really good season. So I was expecting Ryan to have a really good season this year. You got Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones. They've just brought in they brought in their tight end. They brought in Todd Gurley. That offense is just OP. But then you got to look at the defense. You got to look at their games this year. They only lose because their defense. Oh, look at the run! Oh, he's away! Beautiful run there. Ouchie mama. Wow, what a run there by Carlos Hyde. He's having a good game, actually. That's probably about a 20-yard game there. You gotta have a look at the Cowboys game. Give a look at the Cowboys game. You know, they lost that game because their defense. The defense. Really, they even their defense did a miraculous buddy mess up there. It was so difficult to lose that game, and yet they still did. Their offense scored like 40 points, mate. Offense scored like 40 points. You have a look at all their games this year, and pretty much every game they lose is because of their defense, not their offense. So I just didn't think their defense was that bad. I thought they still were pretty damn okay. They're going to get that ball out to the left-hand side here. This could be a flag here for a holding. But David Moore will pick that one through. So 11 minutes 43 to go here of the game. It's going to be a flag here. I would assume this is against Seattle. Illegal shift, offense. Wide receiver not set. 5-yard penalty. All right, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty here. So it's going to be 1st and 15 here. 1st and 15. I really think Wilson needs to throw for a touchdown. I really think they need a touchdown. I really desperately think they need a touchdown because I just don't know if Seattle are going to be able to hold them off. Lewis Fans Football says Falcons will be 7-2 with the defense. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is a bingo comment right there. People will slaughter me for predicting Falcons to win the Super Bowl, but they would be 7-2 with the defense. Even a half-decent defense, you know what I mean? Oh, DK Metcalf will lose yardage there, so it's going to be 2nd and 16 here. 2nd and 16. 11 minutes to go here of the 4th quarter. It'll be 11 and 16. Wow. This game's going to get pretty hectic towards the end of the game, guys. It's going to be very close, especially if Seattle go and don't get a first down here. Especially if they can't seem to get a touchdown here. It'll be very interesting to see how they go defensively, being able to hold a lead like this. But is that Greg Olsen? Greg Olsen's down right now. Mr. TV says Wilson needs a TD. He does. He really damn well does. I think, weren't you the one who was saying you have him in your fantasy team? You definitely want him to get a TD. Right now, I want DeAndre Hopkins to get a damn well TD. I want DeAndre Hopkins to get a damn well TD, mate. He hasn't got a TD yet. How many points is he on? Let me have a look. I'm going to have a look at how many points DeAndre Hopkins is on right now. My team is ridiculous, though. My team is ridiculous in the BKR Sport League, so I don't really necessarily mind. He's only on 10 points, DeAndre. I'll take 10 points with his game, to be fair. I'll take 10 points, and he will be thrown towards for the rest of this game, too. That's the thing. Like, he will get thrown towards. DeAndre Hopkins will probably still finish with 15, 16 points there. Tyler Lockett on 18 points. He obviously got the touchdown. And this is, by the way, guys, this is a 12-team league, a redraft, obviously $50 buy-in. I originally had Dak Prescott. He obviously went down. So I've got Ben Roethlisberger as my quarterback, but I do have Matty Ryan, who I usually use. Derrick Henry, Kamara, DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, Travis Kelce, Miles Sanders, Harrison Butker. And my defense this week is the Falcons because I think they're going up against Jameis Winston. So Jameis Winston's going to throw a couple of picks. But that's a pretty damn well good team. And I've got Kenny Golladay on the bench. I've got David Johnson on the bench. By the way, guys, these guys know what they're doing. But it's just I've got a bingo team and I made some really good trades this year. ATL says, your best weeks so far, Blaze, are week 4 and 5. I only got 4 wrong on them weeks. Wow. Jeez, I'm flying, mate. Look at me, buddy, go. Look at me go. I'm bloody flying. Lewis Fans Football says, are you still doing the A-League draft? Not for a while, man. Not just yet, man. I'm pretty flat out for the time being, especially with live streams coming back to Australia and vlogs coming back as well. So I'm pretty flat out right now, but not just yet. We will do it, though, eventually. We'll do it eventually, though. So just waiting here. Just waiting here after the flag, which is going to take them to, the loss of a yard by DK Metcalf. So I think they're 2nd and 16 right now. 2nd and 16. I think what's really pulling me over in that, AJ, is the fact that I've tipped the Lions to win more games than I've tipped the Lions to win more games than most people would have imagined. I wonder who have I predicted the most, the best? Probably obviously the Chiefs. Who would have I predicted the most, the best? Danny says this is going to be a Bills vs Cardinals Super 2.0. I'd love to see it, mate. It's looking pretty good right now, but I still think I think that Russ will throw for a touchdown in this drive. I know they're 2nd and 16 right now on their own 38-yard line, but I'm telling you, I still think that Russ is going to get something here going. They were 2nd and 16 after the first 2nd and 18 after the first play of the game. but they still managed to get it over the line. Russell Wilson here goes up to the left-hand side, might run for it himself. He will, and that was a stupid play, brother. Brother. 3rd and 15, 3rd and 14 right now. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Seattle is the one to do a Bills-Cardinals 2.0 to the Cardinals this week. Because I think the Cardinals are going to score next. You know, after what I just seen, I originally thought that they were going to score on this drive for Seattle, but right now it's looking quite shocking. TP says Wilson needs to lock it on a deep route. I think he's been working well with DK Metcalf all game, man. I don't even know if the Lockett play right now was the play. I think that DK Metcalf for a 10-yard gain, and then hopefully he can make an extra 3-4 yards from it. Wilson underneath there for it's going to be a short play to Lockett. Why are you doing a screen? What are you doing on a screen to Lockett 3rd and 16, and you're going to do a screen to Lockett on 3rd and 16, so he gets 10 yards? What are you doing? Who's making the play decision there? A screen play to Tyler Lockett on 3rd and 16. Now they're going to give the ball to the Cardinals. That is possibly the stupidest play call in history. Well, no, we all know Seattle are well known for the stupidest play call in history. Don't worry, Seattle aren't shy when it comes to making dumb play calls. Bloody gee whiz. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, there's a problem. Yeah, we know what play I'm talking about. But I can't believe you played that just now. Why do you do a screenplay on 3rd and 16 when you are only up by 2 points and you need a first down, really, because this Cardinals team is probably going to hit DeAndre Hopkins for a deep play here. They're probably going to hit DeAndre Hopkins for about a 40-yard play. We all know it. It's coming. It's just coming. But then again, AJ said that I tipped Arizona before the season started, so I kind of nearly want Arizona to win this game. I would love to be over, if I can get over 60%, if I can get over 50% preseason of every single game, that'd be absolutely massive. If I get over 6%, what was I? I was on 86 out of 147 or something like that AJ said. Where is it? AJ, 86 out of 147. I'm very impressed by that. Pre-season, predicting every single game before the season even starts, and to get over 60% is madness. Get over 50% is quality too. Oh my God, this could be sack. Oh, that's gonna be intentional grounding. You're an idiot. What are you doing? That's intentional grounding for sure. Kyler Murray, are you stupid? Hey, Kyler, are you stupid, mate? Are you stupid, mate? Intentional grounding, of course it is. What's wrong with this man? That's a loss of down, second down. What an idiot. What a goosepack. What an absolute goosepack. Why would you do that? That was obviously intentional grounding. Is everything okay up in the head, mate? And now they're probably going to be about the, 9-yard line, 8-yard line? They're going to drop back to about 9 or 8 yards out now. Wow, that was an absolutely horrendous decision there by Kyler Murray. So it's going to be 2nd and 22 here. I think they're on their own 8. Wait, they've gone back to the 1-yard line. AJ says, so far you have only 2 records exactly right after 10 weeks. That's the Ravens 6-3 and Chiefs 8-1. Wow, look at me go. I'm flying, mate. I'm flying. Lions will be right too, mate. I think I had 10-6 or something like that. Yeah? Hey, 10-6. How about that? How are we going? Oh, this could be safety. No. Oh, good play there, actually. Very good play there by the Cardinals to get that out. That's going to be a flag here. Wonder what the flag's going to be for, though. Pass is caught by Hopkins here. What's the flag for? Holding against the offense. It's a safety. Oh my God. It's actually 25-21. It's a safety. Oh my God. Wow. Well done, Cardinals. They've just given away a safety. It's 25-21. Wow. 25-21. That is a safety. You idiot. Wow, we were. You know where that all started from? Kyler Murray throwing it intentional grounding. You goose. Loosey goosey. Loosey damn well goosey. 25-21 here. And, wow. Mr. TB says, Kyler, you clown. Buddy, damn well tell you. Really, that comes down to the fact that he threw that intentional grounding. If he doesn't throw that intentional grounding, they lose that 5 yards. If he just gets sacked there, they're about, 10 yard. It's probably 2nd and 15 at the 10-yard line. Then they lose that 5 yards there from the holding, and they go to 2nd and 20 from the 5-yard line. That's the thing. Like that was just poor. And this is why we're talking like way too early to even compare Wilson and Kyler Murray. Like that decisions like that show how young he is. You know what I mean? Mr. TB says should have ran the damn ball. Hey, we're watching the Seattle Seahawks game here. Don't be talking about running the damn ball. We all know that the kings of not running the damn ball is Seattle Seahawks, mate. They're the kings of not running the damn ball. AJ, can you tell me right now what I had at this point of the season? What did I have I want to have a look here. 1 second. I want to have a look and see what team I think I probably would have gotten right. I think I would have been pretty right about the Jets, but they've won one. I would have had them as 1-game win rather than 0. I think I would have been pretty. Actually, did I? Who did I get? I reckon I'm pretty close with the Packers. No, I think I had Packers as 8-1. Did I have Packers as 8-1? Did I have a 9-0? I think I could have a 9-0. Buccaneers 7-3. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. Not too sure. But all I know is I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that one, my friend. Pretty damn happy, my friends. Why did I get out of that? I got out of it. Stupid man. All right, so we're just waiting here for the ball to be kicked back in favor of the Seahawks. Ball goes back to the Seahawks. Really stupid play calling decisions here. But very close game. Very, very damn well close game. But very stupid play calling decisions. So I think if Seahawks score a touchdown here, it's game over. I think if Seahawks score a touchdown, it's game over, which you can nearly lay the blame there on Kyler Murray for making a really boneheaded, inexperienced decision. So 9 minutes to go here, 25-21, and the Seahawks are going to get the ball 20-yard line. Now they run it back, 25, 30, 35, 40. They're going to be at the 40-yard line. Wow, they're going to be in great position here for a minimum field goal. So really, they've got a great opportunity here to at least put it out by a full-on touchdown. So if they make it 28-21 from the field goal, at least that's a actual touchdown. At least that would be an actual touchdown rather than what it was looking pretty dangerous just a few moments ago. It's definitely a hold. I don't even know why we're looking at this. It's definitely a hold. And it's definitely a safety. It's definitely a safety. What are you talking about? But that was a hold. What are you talking about? That was 100% a hold. Why are they talking about here? I can't hear what the commentators are talking about, but that was definitely a hold, so I'm not too sure why they're talking about having to stop it and get a replay going. What? You can't challenge it, but why? Cards need something on this series. They do. They need something. They definitely need to win it. They need to win this game. I still think they're going to make it via the wild card, but still, they do need to obviously win this game. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a toss there out to the right-hand side, and Scarborough's going to make about a 4-yard gain there. 9 minutes left here, 2nd and 6, 4-yard gain. Wilson's thrown for 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. Scarborough, 4 rushes for 22 yards. He's actually been I know it's not too much in regards to the yardage total, but he's not really expected to be the big-time yard gainer there. He's not really expected to be that guy. He's just a bit of a compliment, and look at him go. He's flying. Paycat says, hello, Blaze. I'm back on my actual account. Good on you, champion. All right, so Seahawks here. About 45-yard line, 2nd and 6. Big-time injury there, though. Big-time injury. I really think Seattle's going to be looking... Seattle's got to score. They've got to score here. They can't not score here. They cannot not score. Oh, that's going to really do his ankle in. Damn it, man. Damn it. Paddy Case heard there was a fight today. Yeah, kind of. Not really. A little bit. Kind of. Not really. So, 2nd and 6 here. Wilson, 19 for 23 right now with 168 yards. Here we go. 44-yard line right now. Lewis, I've seen you comment like 3-4 times, man. I'm in an NFL stream right now, mate. 2nd, 6, and Wilson might get sacked. No, over the top. And that's great throw there for about a 10-yard gain. And it will be a first down too. So that's going to be into the attacking half here, into the Cardinals half. And the Seahawks are looking pretty damn well quality here for at least some points. Because we ain't talking about the A-League now. Exactly right. Like, why are we talking about the A-League? But Will Dissly there. Beautiful. Beautiful little open play there. That's his first reception of the game. 8 minutes left here. If they score a touchdown, it's game over in my opinion. I'd nearly call it. I nearly would. I'd nearly call it. So 8 minutes left. Both 6-3 on the records, and they will run this. Silly play. Silly play. They're obviously knowing you're going to run this ball. So really, I know you love a play action, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson loves a nice little shaky play action. So really, utilize a play action here, my friend. Utilize it. Utilize it well. Utilize it well. By the way, guys, don't forget, our next stream is actually going to be on Sunday afternoon, obviously for you in America. Monday morning for us over here in the Southern Hemisphere, between the Lions and the Panthers. We are also doing the Packers and the Colts and the Chiefs and Raiders. 7 minutes 22 here. Second. Just 7 minutes to go here. Oh, man, just 7 minutes to go. Second and 8. Yeah, just please. Anyway, sorry guys, distracted here. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 here. 3rd and 4 here for the Seahawks. 40 yards out. Danny says, and then Baker to outrun Metcalf this time. Oh, yeah, true. So Carl's Hopper, 14 rushes, 79 yards and a touchdown. Lewis Fans Football says, in my opinion, even if Seahawks score a touchdown, Carls still have a chance. Oh, I don't know about that one, man. If they score a touchdown, they make it 32-21. That would be 2 scores. So 3rd and 4 here. With 6.5 minutes left now. Time's still clicking down. This is what the Seahawks want. This is exactly what the Seahawks want right now. 27 rushes and 27 passes. They've been very mixed here. I think they probably still go for it. If it's 3rd and 4, they probably don't go for it. Wilson here drops back and over the top, and that's going to be Tyler Lockett there for the catch. Beautiful catch too. So that's going to stop. No, actually, it's not in the 5 minutes yet. So that's going to be over the sideline, but he will grab that one in, Tyler Lockett, for a cheeky play there. 9 receptions for 66 yards and a touchdown there. Look, Cardinals aren't out of it if they don't. Cardinals aren't out of it if they give up a touchdown here, but they are looking incredible. I'd probably give them a 5% chance in winning. Reality, scoring 2 touchdowns, especially with Wilson coming back out in the ball. No, I definitely think that this is the game here if the Seahawks can get a touchdown. But if they get a field goal, especially considering they're wasting time a lot too, they're wasting a lot of time here. So 5 minutes 50, they're going to run this ball here. Look at this run. Bo Scarborough. Oh, beautiful 9-yard play there. So that's going to be a 2nd and 1 here. And they're going to be inside the 30-yard line here. Lewis Fans Football says they did make that crazy comeback last time. That was a Hail Mary. They were within 1 touchdown. This would be outside 2 scores. NFC West standings through week 5. Seattle Seahawks 5-0-4-1. Now it's 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. Yeah, that's right. Danny says, if that was to happen, Lewis, the Cards would need to get a 3 and out. Yeah, exactly right. Well, look, if they give away a field goal here, they'll be fine. If they give away a field goal here, they're only down by 1 touchdown. But if they give away a touchdown here, it's just, yeah, I don't know about that. So 2nd and 1 here. I'm assuming Russell Wilson's probably going to run this himself, actually. No, he's not. They're going to give it to Scarborough here. I think that's a very silly play. I think that was a very silly play there. I think really he should have been faking that handoff to Bo Scarborough, and I think they really should have been running that ball himself there, Russell Wilson. I think that should definitely be more of a trick play there because they obviously knew that was coming. ABB says, sadly, the Cards looked real sloppy in the beginning and can't come back from it. 100% agree, ABB. 100% agree. They just haven't looked that great today. Kyler Murray's definitely been all over the shop, and that safety really could be a crucial moment of this game. That safety really has been a detriment because obviously that gives the 2 points and then the ball back to Seattle. But Cardinals just haven't looked that good on offense today. Hopkins hasn't really been able to get into the game besides that late 3rd quarter frenzy of about 3 receptions there. The crucial moment of this game obviously was the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that ended up being the Carlos Hyde touchdown because it would have been 4th and 2, I think, back in their own half on Seattle's side. But then obviously that unsportsmanlike conduct gave the first down plus more, and then they ran the ball in through Carlos Hyde. So that was unfortunately the play that probably really did it in for the Cardinals today. It is not game over yet, and right now they made a stupid decision by running that ball through Bo Scarborough. So they overutilized that option, and now they definitely do have a chance here with 3rd and 1. If they can get a stop here, that'll ensure a field goal, and then the Cardinals definitely have a chance to bring it within because it'll be only a 1 touchdown game. Sorry guys, I'm just moving stuff off here because I've got to turn my computer around a little bit. But yeah, that's if they can get a stop here on 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 1, then they're in with a damn well red hot shot to at least only give up a field goal. Patrick says injury timeout. Yeah, there is an injury timeout right now. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm just turning this around. There we go. Okay, let me know what you guys are thinking. What's going to happen though? I think Seattle still score here. I think they still go for. I don't think they'll go for it. I think they'll go for a field goal if they miss this conversion here. But I think they'll get this conversion here. They'll do a cheeky little over the top play to someone like I was going to say Will Dissly, but I think Will Dissly just went off injured, which is a problem. All they need is a field goal to make this a 7-point game, though. So they're definitely in a good position. ABB says run defense has been looking really weak, not so confident in them. Are you a Cardinals fan, man? You seem like a Cardinals fan. What do you think of the Cardinals this year? Do you think they're a bit of a sneaky team, or do you think they're a bit of a pretender team? I think I predicted them quite well at the start of the season. I think they've gone over what I expected. But I definitely do think there's a lot to work on in regards to defense. Obviously, their run defense is pretty average, very average in my opinion. Their passing defense isn't necessarily great either. Actually, no, Greg Olsen went out, not Will Dissly. So Will Dissly is probably where they're going to pass this ball to right now. Bo Scarborough's come out as well. He's had a decent-ish game as a compliment instead of Carlos Hyde. But yeah, I think that the Cardinals are definitely still a year or two away from really being that near-finished product that we've been kind of looking forward to. 3rd and 1 here for Seattle. If they can stop them here, it'll make a field goal, and that'll be big-time play. They're going to Wilson over the top. Easy first down there. Wow, that's an easy first down there. So actually, it's going to go to Hollister. Hollister, isn't he a tight end as well? A tight end at Seattle? So Hollister will grab that one. I was expecting a tight end to get it. Obviously, Greg Olsen's not there. And I believe Hollister and Will Dissly are the guys there. Patercat says number 1 draft pick versus number 2 draft pick on Monday morning. I don't think anyone cares about the Bengals. I don't think anyone cares about the Bengals. So 25-21 here. If they score a touchdown, it's game over. There's not enough time for the Cardinals to score twice. It just isn't. They're going to run this play down right now too. They're not even going to throw this really. There's still plenty of time. Really, they should be kind of making a play action. They are going to play action here. They are going to play action. They're going to... good tackle there. Good last-ditch tackle there. If he gets away from that tackle, that's a touchdown. So it's going to waste a little bit of time here. But I just don't know about running the play down right now. I think they really do need a touchdown. They can't be running the play down because they need the touchdown. Lewis Fans Football says ESPN gave them 4.3% chance to win when they were down by 10 with around about the same time left. Yeah, but this is Seattle. This is different. I think Seattle's a better team than the Bills. So if that's who we're talking about, are you talking about the Bills game? All right, so 3 minutes left here, 2nd and 8. Don't forget, guys, smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Seattle here, 2nd and 8. This is for the game if they can score a touchdown here. And he will toss that one out to the left-hand side. I think that's going to be... Oh, my God, that's a big play. That is a big play. That's going to be a turnover. Oh, my God, it's going to be a fumble. Oh, my God, that's going to be a fumble here. Oh, my God, it's going to be a fumble. Is this going to be a turnover? They're still looking here. This could be a fumble here. This could be a fumble. This could be a fumble. This could be a fumble. We're just waiting here to figure out who yet. We don't know who's got this ball. Thank you very much for subscribing, ABB. We're waiting here for what the refs are going to decide here. They're still trying to untangle this pack right now, and they are going to call it a... I think this is a turnover, and Cardinals are going to get this ball. I'm pretty certain Baker grabs this one underneath, so they lose that... No, it's Seattle's ball. No, Seattle get this ball. It's Seattle's ball here. Seattle's ball, so it's not going to be turnover. Wow, that was heart attack central right there. Wow. The heart attack central. So Hyde will luckily grab that last second there before it goes for a turnover. Carlos Hyde, last second grabs that. So it's not going to be a turnover, and it's going to be... Seattle ball on 3rd down. They're going to lose quite a bit of yardage, though. They will lose quite a bit of yardage. So the field goal is looking the likely option here. Really. I still think they should be passing this ball, though, because there's going to be plenty of time regardless. So I don't think you run this ball and take the field goal. I think you go for the touchdown pass here, really. I think you go for the touchdown pass because regardless, you're in a position right now where it's like you're, 15 yards out, 3rd down. you know, this is, I guess you're probably 20 yards out now, actually, because you lost 5 yards. I really think you should be going for the touchdown pass here, because you go with the field goal, you're basically allowing the Cardinals to get the touchdown to tie it up. Paddock gets the Arizona challenging. I don't know why they'd be challenging this. They're losing a timeout. They're losing a timeout. They're losing a timeout. That's the stupidest challenge ever. He's on the ground. He stripped it out. Like, he's on the ground. He stripped it out. That's the stupidest challenge ever. Why are Arizona challenging that? There's no way that's challengeable play. Are they stupid? What's wrong with these people in the head? Are they good? What's going on here, lad? Paddock says Hyde was down by contact. Hyde was down by contact. Hyde was never up. Hyde was never up. Hyde was on the ground the entire time when he grabbed it. And he was on, like, literally, he had like 14 bloody Cardinals players on top of him. He was never up by contact. He's down. He was on the ground. He basically set up a teepee. And he basically set up a foundation to a building on the ground. He was on that ground for so long. Why are you challenging this? So I think this is going to be about the 15, 20 yard. No, it'll be 20 yard line actually. It'll be the 20. Wow, 23 yards actually. Ooh, I think the first down is around the 9 yard line. So I'm expecting here. I'm expecting them to actually do a screen or a run here. I don't think it's the right play, but it's the safe option really. Lewis Fans Football says, if Seahawks blow this like the last game versus Cards where they were up by 10 with 2 minutes left, it would be crazy. I believe that was when, didn't Russell Wilson throw a pick at this point? I think Russell Wilson threw a pick at this point to throw that one out of whack, and that was why the Cardinals came back. So this could be quite similar. This could be quite similar of a situation right now. They are challenging it. They are still checking this right now. Thank you very much, Skulls Clap, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. I tell you what, right now, he would be looking exactly like that as he's waiting for this call to be made. He'd be looking exactly like that in that Giffaruno. We're still waiting for the challenge to be told here, whether it's a turnover or not. Surely not. He's on the ground the whole time. Here we go. Yeah, recovery by Seattle stand. Okay, so it's still going to be Seattle ball here. Still Seattle ball. ABB says just throw another Hail Mary. I think at this point you throw it. I think with 2.5 minutes to go here, that really, I'd be throwing towards the end zone. 3rd and 18, you need a touchdown. Otherwise, you're giving them one of the better offensive teams in the competition in the league a chance to tie this game up and send it to OT. So I think right now you'd be sending this one deep. But I think they're going to be a bit more on the safe side. Probably look for the field goal here. At least look to get a few extra yards. They're probably going to throw for a 5-yard play or a 10-yard play or even run this ball. They're not. I don't think they're going to screen this, but they look like they might be setting up for a run here. I don't think so. Surely they're going to go for this. Surely they're going to try and get this deep play here for a 23-yard gain. They might bring a bit of a blitz action here, Cardinals. 3rd and 18. Wilson will fake throw that underneath for a screen. No, he's going to go back underneath. He's dropping back for a left, and that's going to be a absolutely horrendous throw. And that's going to be... Well, what the hell was that point? What was the point of any of that? That was a terrible play call. That was absolutely terrible play call. So, Russell Wilson, I don't even know what he's doing there. So, he just threw that ball away, I guess. So, this is going to be a field goal here. So, now it's going to be a... Okay, so now it's going to be 7 years. Okay, interesting. Lord Zachary says, how are you, Blaze? Is NFL back? Well, we're streaming right now. It's week 11, man. But yes, we are going to be streaming. We've got 3 games going to be streaming on Monday morning, Sunday for you guys in America. The Lions, they're taking the field goal right now from 41 yards out. Lions, Panthers, Packers, Colts, Chiefs, Raiders, and then on Tuesday, Monday Night Football, he will slot the field goal. So it's going to be 28-21 here, 7-point game, 2 minutes 19 to go here. Cardinals have a chance here. They just need to get a touchdown. Tie this little baby up at 28-28. Seattle's defense has been pretty good in this game, though. But yeah, no, so the NFL games we're doing this week, guys, Packers, Colts, Lions, Panthers, Chiefs, and Raiders, and then also the Bucks and Rams game. I think it was Bucks-Rams, is it? Bucks-Rams? I'm not sure. I think it was Bucks-Rams. Or yeah, whoever the Bucks play on Tuesday, Monday Night Football, Bucks-Rams, that's it. So Mr. TV says, you're going to stream Joseph Parker vs. Jr. FA fight? I'm not too sure, man. Sport reactions, is there a draw or OT? It would go to OT, man. So it would go to OT, and that's basically first score wins. If you get a field goal, the other team will get the chance, and if they get a field goal, then it keeps going. If they obviously get a touchdown, even if you're the first team with it, the other team doesn't get a response. So if you score a touchdown immediately, then that's game over in OT. But right now, we're not even in OT yet. Not even in OT. Cardinals still need a score here. Patty Cat says, no, I don't think the Cardinals will go for 2 if they score. Who said that? Who said the Cardinals go for 2 if they score? I never said that. And here we go. Cardinals here. Cardinals 10 yards out. 5 yards. 20. Oh, decent run back, actually. No, 21 yards. I thought they were going to break through, but it's going to be 2 minutes 15 to go here of the game. And the Cardinals, they need to score right now. ABB says, oh no, the Falcons face the Saints. Yes, but the Saints have no Drew Brees. It's Jameis Winston at the helm. It's Jameis Winston there for the Saints rather than Drew Brees. Drew Brees is injured right now, which is a sad problem for them. So that is a big gain there for the Falcons. It gives them an opportunity because they would have obviously had no chance against Drew Brees, really. But in the same sense, the Falcons, they still can definitely give up yardage, and Jameis Winston still throws for a lot of yards. All right, here we go. Kyler Murray here. Here we go. This is the big-time plays right now. This is where you make your name, Kyler Murray. You haven't had a great game so far, but 2 minutes 15 left here. 7 points of difference on their own 21-yard line. Kyler Murray drops back there, and it will be a 6-yard play or so. Mr. TB says Cards will go for conversion to be safe. Oh, yeah, there's no way. Yeah, of course, they go for the 7. They don't go for the 8. There's no way they go for the 8. No way they go for the 8. And that's going to be... Oh, okay. They're going to get a first down there. And they're going to stop the clock as well. So Larry Fitzgerald with a couple of catches there. Larry Fitzgerald gets the first down. Minute 56 left here. Oh, it was 2-minute warning anyway. So we have reached the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Potato Cash is famous Jameis. ABB says, but also I want the Cards to win. Well, apparently, like I said, like we were talking about before, AJ Ellis was telling me that I apparently tipped the Cardinals to win this game pre-season. So I kind of want the Cardinals to win, but I also kind of want the Seattle Seahawks to win. Jaden Lambert says up the Seahawks. It's a bit nerve-wracking times right now. A bit nerve-wracking. It is in Seattle, so it's like usually you kind of back in the away team to go for the extra, the 2-point conversion. Usually you're back in the away team to take that 2-point conversion, and the home team would usually take it to OT. Tanush says, I want the Seagulls to win. Well, there's no Seagulls here, Tanush. It's the Seahawks. It's Seattle Seahawks, but they're looking pretty good for right now. But I actually would nearly say the Cardinals are looking best to tie this game up. They have very good offense. But Seattle have been doing pretty well against them in this game. They've been looking pretty good. It's just crazy. This game should have been over. DK Metcalf dropped an absolute sitter in the end zone at the end of that first half. If he catches that ball like he should have, that's game over. Game, set, match, baby. But no, he doesn't do it. He does not do it. Lewis Fan Football says, who are the Seagulls? I think he's talking about Seahawks, mate. Tanush says, I haven't watched NFL for a couple of years. I used to love it. Well, get into it, mate. We're streaming every weekend now. We're streaming every weekend for the rest of the season. So, buddy, get into it, mate. Get around the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions. You don't like the Detroit Lions? Well, guess what? You're having a happy life. You're living a happy life. I'm just waiting here for the end of the 2-minute warning. ABB says, was it overthrown or did you just not find that pass? Hit him right in the helmet. I think it was a little bit too high for him, but still DK should have been catching that. I know it hit him in the helmet, but really I think he should have been catching that, to be honest. There was not too much defense on it. He was relatively open. I'd nearly class him as open, and he should have been getting his hands up for it. So I think it should have been a touchdown, yeah. I think it should have been a touchdown. I think I'd nearly blame DK. I think it was a little too high thrown, but I'd still blame DK. I've moved the computer around, by the way. But yeah, I would say that I'd say that was DK for not getting his hands up into the right position. So obviously last week we saw the Cardinals clutch up with the Kyler Murray Hail Mary to DeAndre Hopkins for the win. Can they get it this time to actually just get the tie and send to OT? Danny says, I'll be here during the Raiders game, but I'm expecting a loss at the tough ass to beat the Chiefs twice. Yeah, I think the Chiefs will win that one, man. I think the Chiefs will get that one done. Bit of Travis Kelce action, pumping up through the center. Can't complain with that. Darren Waller, what's been happening with Darren Waller this season? He's really kind of regressed. It's a bit of second-year syndrome. What's going on there? So 2 minutes left here. A minute 56 to be precise. And Kyler Murray with a little bit of a screen there. Go to the right-hand side, and they will get the clock stopped as well. So they'll be about an 8-yard gain there. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. Patty says NFC West and NFC East are polar opposites. NFC East makes me sick. Spit at them bastards. NFC East. Holy shit. Bloody disgusting. So, wow, Kyler Murray's actually thrown for 246 yards. It doesn't seem like it considering the game we've been watching. But they're at the 39-yard line. Kyler Murray here over the top. Oh, my God, they're making movement here. They're making real movement. They're into the attacking half here. They're into the attacking half here right now. Arizona Cardinals, they are making movements here and looking really red hot for an opportunity. But this is what they need to make sure of, right? This is what teams forget. This is what a lot of teams forget. Don't give Russell Wilson or the opposition quarterback time to score. That's incomplete. Incomplete to Hopkins. You can't give the opposite team time to score. You need to score this with like 15, 20 seconds left on the clock. You can't give them time to even get a field goal because they would get into a position for a field goal too. Lewis Fans Football says, we're a terrible franchise, but at least we ain't bandwagons. Exactly right. Pater says, the fact that NFC East team will have a home playoff match is disgusting, especially if you think it could be the Giants or Washington. If it's Eagles, you can understand it, but even though they're still shit house. But 2nd and 10 here for the Cardinals, 49 yards out. 49-yard line on the Seahawks side of the field. Kyler Murray underneath there. An easy play here. Nice little shield there. Nice little sneaky play. They will get a first down. It will be an 11-yard gain. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here from the 37-yard line here on the Seattle side of the field. A minute 12 to go here. They're going to run this ball here. They're going to run the ball. It's going to be a 12-yard gain as well. They run the ball. I'd be using a timeout there. No, actually, no, I wouldn't be. There's still a minute to go here. Like I said, you don't want to give them time. You don't want to give them time. ABV says, Matt Ryan told Gurley not to score. That was the best moment of my season. Kyler Murray here, dancing around, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. So 50 seconds left on the clock here. It is a 7-point game, 2nd and 10 here for the Cardinals. Smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here, guys. We're going to be smacking out NFL content for the rest of the season too. But Kyler Murray there. That was a nice run there by Kenyon Drake, though, to get that 12-yard gain, especially considering no one would have expected them to go for that run play there through the center. Timeouts remaining. Arizona have 2. Seattle have 3. 50 seconds left. 7 points of difference. 28-21. DeAndre Hopkins is not getting any opportunity to move here. 29 receptions, 40 throws, 269 yards, 2 touchdowns for Kyler Murray. Riley Sports Guy says Arizona could extend this game 100%. They're looking definitely red hot for it. Over the top. Oh! Nearly picked off. Oh my God, that should have been picked off. That should have been picked off there by the Seahawks. But it does not get picked off there. They were looking for Larry Fitzgerald. He goes up for it. It bounces up in the air. Really, that should have been taken there. Is that Quandre Diggs there in the back line? That was Quandre Diggs. Quandre Diggs should have been taking that one, and he should have been locking that game up. That would have been game over. But Quandre Diggs drops it, and it's going to be Cardinals 3rd down here, 3rd and 10 on the 32-yard line. I think it's about 45 seconds left here. Diggs, man, you should have been grabbing that one. Wow, we were. Lewis Fans Football says, I love the fact that the Falcons handed us the win. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Well, it wasn't handed to us, but they helped us. 45 seconds left. Play clock. Very close to the play clock getting run down there. No, the play clock will get run down. Well done, Cardinals. You lose 5 yards. Idiots. Oh, they're going to use a timeout, obviously. Yeah, wow, they just wasted a timeout. That is so stupid by the Cardinals. Well done, lads. Well done, Cardinals. You just wasted a timeout, my friends. You just wasted a timeout. So with 45 seconds left, the play clock expires, but obviously they will use the timeout. Ah, man. ABB says, bruh, Cards, what the hell? Yeah, what a stupid decision there. Stupid. Well, it wasn't a decision, sorry. A lack of decision. Jalen Lambert says Seahawks got this. I don't know, man. I still think the Cardinals can score this. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Arizona with 1 timeout remaining. I guess they don't necessarily need the 2 timeouts, really. It just means they can't really run it if they get close. Shannon Humphrey says Seahawks playing well. Defense is. Offense wasn't really today. Offense wasn't that fantastic today. So 28-21 right now. It's going to be a timeout here for Seattle. It's going to be 3rd and 10, sorry. 3rd and 10. Oh, that's right. They didn't lose the yardage, so it's 3rd and 10, not 3rd and 15. I think Seahawks are playing all right. I don't think their offense was that great. You know, it's Russell Wilson throws for 2 touchdowns in the first half and then doesn't throw anything and doesn't do anything in the second half. Russell Wilson really hasn't done anything in the second half at all, actually. It was Carlos Hyde that scored the touchdown. And really, it would have been a 4th and 2, and they wouldn't have even got that touchdown if it wasn't for a stupid, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Cardinals. So, really, Russ has been a bit disappointing in the second half. 3rd and 10 here. 3rd and 10 here from the 27-yard line. 27-yard line. They need to score a touchdown here to extend the game. I'm not too sure if they go for the 2-point conversion or not. Here we go. Kyler Murray drops back out to the right-hand side. Oh, good throw. Oh, that's going to be dropped. Wow, that was very tight. I don't know why you're throwing that in that situation to a 2-on-1 situation. Quandre Diggs is doing pretty well defensively in this game, actually. He's been the main guy on defense. Really, I'm not too sure why you're going for the end zone there. I think that obviously you've got you've got Diggs coming across at the back. So, wowchi mama, he tries to throw that one at the right side, but it's gonna be 4th and 10 here. They need something right now. Oh, he still could have caught that, to be fair, but it was still good defense there from Reed and Quandre Diggs. So 4th and 10 here. This is the game right now. 38 seconds left here. They've only got the 1 timeout, so it is actually game over if they don't get this. And Kyler Murray here sacked. Game over. Seattle win. Wow. Kyler Murray sacked. Game over. Seattle win. What are you doing not getting the ball off there? What are you doing not getting the ball off there? How do you not throw that ball? How do you not throw that ball? That is madness. Like, Kyler Murray is showing how inexperienced he was in this game. A lot of mistakes. A lot of damn well mistakes there. Lewis Fans Football says Seattle run the clock out. Oh, yeah, that's game over. That's game for sure. So with 34 seconds left here, that's the game because Arizona only have 1 timeout, and that was 4th down. So Seattle will go to 7 and 3. Arizona will go to 6 and 4. So that puts now Seattle clearly on top of the NFC West. They go 7 and 3 on top. Rams will be in 6 and 3, and they play the Bucks on Tuesday, which will be interesting. And then obviously we're going to be streaming that game, by the way, guys. We'll be streaming the Rams and the Buccaneers game on Tuesday. And also, obviously, that means the Cardinals go to 6 and 4, which means they go to 3rd. Now, the 49ers are 4 and 6. Who do the 49ers play this week? 49ers will play they'll play the nobody. I think they're on a bye too, actually. The 49ers are on a bye, so they don't play anybody. So the 49ers will stay there at the bottom. But yeah, very interesting over there in the NFC West. Huge win there by the Seahawks. And there we go. So I'm going to jump off for now, guys. Appreciate you as always. Obviously, don't forget, guys, tomorrow we've got a big streaming night of Rugby Union. I've got English Premier League tomorrow night as well. And then we do have the NFL back on Monday and Tuesday, or Sunday, Monday for you Americans, as I just said. So I appreciate you guys as always. Good win, Seattle. And looking forward to our next stream. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.